give everybody a couple of seconds to pile in, and then we'll get the daisy chain started. Coming at you live, the people who put romance back in your hearts on Soul Train. Claude, I'm giving you a hero point for your comment in private chat. All right, everybody, I think we can go ahead and give it a go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this M&M Patreon actual play, the continuation of our last game, Love is in the Arrow. Sorry for overwriting. You have to deal with this one more time. But you know what? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us for this dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight, we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG. M&M is a D20 system which generates cinematic superhero action through its central mechanic of a D20 plus a modifier versus a difficulty check. It's super simple and allows a ton of flexibility for gamers looking to tell stories ripped right out of their favorite comics and movies. There's also a wide open character creation system to bring your ideal superhero to life. The last thing I want to touch on in the game is one of my favorite mechanics ever. Mutants and Masterminds gives players hero points to supercharge their actions in game. These points can be used to reroll dice, edit a scene to include something I didn't explicitly describe, and even to modify or improve a character's powers for that extra oomph to get out of a sticky situation. Hero points are earned by leaning into genre tropes, acting heroically, good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering setbacks just like superheroes in other media. We have gathered some fletched heroes tonight. Say, bull howdy, heroes.
Hey, howdy, heroes.
Once everybody gets loaded in, here's everybody. I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing tonight, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, what's love got to do with it? And I'm going to start with RC.
Well, hi, I'm RC, RC Byler, GM for the Masks and Mayhem podcast, a Mutants and Masterminds focused podcast. And what does love got to do with it? Everything. It has everything to do with it. What it is up for debate, though.
Mm-hmm. What is love?
Don't hurt me.
And who are you playing today, RC?
Oh, right. Sorry. I am going to be playing Archer, a former, well, I guess in this, not of Bowman Prime, but a former protege of Bowman of the Earth that this Archer hails from, who is now part of the Force Ops and Project Freedom.
Excellent. Just a wonderful Iron Age Archer who's probably in the middle of his prime, right?
Yeah. He looks like he's still pretty young fella. Looks like he's ready to kick butt.
Excellent.
Keep telling yourself that.
And RC, you could pass it to whomever you like, and the next person pass to the next person, and so on and so forth.
I will pass it down to Claude. Oh no, Claude, you are muted.
Okay, it's a great way to start it off. I am Claude. I will be playing Bowman Prime, the fourth Bowman in a great legacy of heroes, part of the Freedom League, the premier hero team of Earth Prime, and I'm just around doing mutants and masterminds things in various parts of the internet. Nothing super specific or big, but I like talking about the game. And what does love have to do with it? I was just gonna go with the basically the same answer as RC. I mean that's what's behind everything, right? You do what you love. That's what it's all about. I will pass it to Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I play Ruby Lawson or Visual Aid on Masks of Mayhem, and I'm playing Bowmouse or Felicity Bowmouse, which is not a very good secret identity, but she is a little arrow, a little mouse arrow wielder. That sounds weird, but from a universe where everyone is animals. I don't know how, besides everything, how to say like what's love got to do with it, but all you need is love. I'm gonna say I probably read more romance than I assume anybody else here, so I guess I should know more about this. But
It's fair.
and I think I'll pass it on to Brandon.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Pope Brandon Brownson. I play Laserhawk on the Mutants and Masks and Mayhem. I always do that. I play
I don't
Laserhawk
know
on the
if you
Masks
noticed
and
the
Mayhem.
pause before I said it. That was what that was.
Yeah, no, that would have been a good idea on my part.
It's only been 5 years.
I've only been on the podcast for like 3, but still long enough. Anyways, I play Bone Man. I'm a funny little skelly boy. As far as the question, what's love got to do with it? Now, that is far too complicated of a question to go into because we first need to figure out what it is. We know that X is the one who is going to give it to you.
Mhm.
We know that Queen wants it now and they want it all. As the Beatles have mentioned, all you need is no, I lost that one. Every single musician in the world has said, "Give it to me." What is it? Why aren't we discussing it?
It's it.
God damn it, we need to have a conversation about it.
I don't know. We'll
It's
talk about
it. What is it?
Brandon. We'll talk about Pennywise later.
As far as who am I going to pass it to? Well, I've been left so many options. I think I'll give it to the funny little Shogun man over there. No, I'm kidding. Take it away, mate.
Well, I didn't want to step on Green Ronin's toes, but I am Big Nate. I'm new to the Patreon world. I am portraying my efforts as Manbo, a terminus construct that has come to a new way of thinking and wishes to be part of the overall goodness in the world or the universe, and bring it in poetic form for some reason. And so therefore I will try to bring my best poetic Shakespearean vestige to the campaign. And as far as what love has to do with it, it has nothing to do with it because it has everything to do with it.
That's what's up. Good questions. Good answers.
R.I.P.
I don't
Tina
have-
Turner.
Yes. I don't have anything pithy to say about what love has to do with it, but
Yeah, you
Love
made us
has
all
everything.
like try.
well, you know.
We had to endure that.
Look, sometimes I ask a question because I have a cool answer. I want to fuck some people. Sometimes I have a question I don't have an answer for, and I want everybody else to feel like me.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. As for Felicity Bowmouse, I mean, Bowman's name is Fletcher Beaumont, so
So, that's not on you. That's a total genre convention where people are
that's
like,
Steve's fault. No, nothing is Steve's fault. Steve is wonderful.
Well, I'm
I mean,
Bo Fletcher.
no one-
So.
I mean, people can't figure out Victor Von Doom's going to go evil. So I think we're shocking.
we love a good supervillain name.
Yeah.
My name's Mr. Bone Man. People figure it out pretty damn quick.
Look, that's my favorite joke on the character sheet, that his secret superhero name is Bone Man and his secret identity is Mr. Bone Man.
I mean, I loved it so much that I begged Dad for us to keep it.
That's what's up. Is RC dad?
In this context, yes.
Excellent.
I feel better calling him Dad than God.
That's
I
fair.
see this, especially because you have Pope, and you're like, what does that mean if you're calling him God?
Yeah, things get loaded when you're me. Anyway, wee.
Well, I think without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. Last time we left our heroes here in Love is in the Arrow, a cadre of bow folk from across the multiverse were called to the business center of Eros, the god of love and romance, who is really desperate for a vacation. So our heroes were pulled across the multiverse to have a meeting with Cupid / Eros, who said, hey, I'm going to go on vacation for this Valentine's Day. Y'all handle it. And our heroes agreed because sadly, most of them didn't have any plans for Valentine's Day. They were told to attend to a cherub named Stanley, who gave them the brief rundown about how the job works. He explained that there were 4 load-bearing romances that needed to take place on Valentine's Day. Otherwise, love would cease to exist throughout the world and everything would be plunged into eternal unhappy darkness. When Stanley went to arm them with their love arrows to accomplish this goal, however, they found out that most of the armory had been ransacked and stolen, presumably by Stanley's jilted lover, Marvin. Marvin being another cherub who works at the Eros organization. Our heroes...
Sadly not a Martian.
Yeah, it's real sad. Our heroes did manage to get 4 of these magic love arrows, so they have sort of split them up amongst themselves, and they headed off to their first load-bearing romance, which was at the Cauldron Lake Lodge in Mystery, New Hampshire at Mad Science Camp, where they met a precocious young inventor named Veronica Vines, who had accidentally unleashed a zombified monster upon the camp, resulting in the abduction of the little boy who has a crush on her, Charlie Copeland. Our heroes managed to track down the Cauldron Lake Slasher and rescue Charlie and shoot Veronica and Charlie with the love arrow to make sure that that key romance happened. And then they headed off to their next locale, which was a wedding in Lantern Hill in Freedom City. A wedding between Jessica Cabot and Bradley Clark, who are both scions of very historic families in Freedom City, the Cabots and the Clarks. They ran into Jessica Cabot's father, Lucius Cabot, who gave Bone Man a skin suit in an upsetting bit of theater.
It's more upsetting when you call him a skin suit, even though that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, silly putty for your epidermis? I don't know.
I prefer to call it a glamour.
Flesh garb.
Mm-hmm.
All good
Hey.
words.
The just skin no meat makes it worse. RC.
There's no making this bad.
And Archer headed off and ran into the ghost of Genevieve Clark, who is a descendant of the groom, or ancestor of the groom. Supposedly, there was a relationship between Lucius Cabot and Genevieve Clark sometime in the 1700s that was never allowed to be put together. The heroes sort of collectively came up with this information in separate ways and were reconvening to have a chat about it when Marvin, being the little shit he is, showed up to the wedding and shot a bunch of people with rage arrows, which is where we're picking up. Marvin popped in, shot a bunch of people, and left, saying, "Don't interfere with my plans." So I need everybody at the beginning of this adventure to click on your token and roll for initiative. Archer is dumbstruck.
Forget where initiative is on this character sheet.
It's near the top. There's a green button that says initiative.
Ah, there it is. I figured I should just ask instead of blindly looking for it.
It's fair. It's in a bit of a strange place.
Now you got to ask yourself, why does the god of love have rage arrows?
Well, you know.
To make people jealous so they'll like act on their feelings.
I don't think that's rage, Felicity.
Look, dark romance books are a thing. He read too many.
This Marvin is a menace.
Probably. The help that I was at book club earlier today and we read Jane Eyre, so
I bought a new dark romance novel today while I was out selling books.
ooh, you should tell me about that later.
I will. The book contained every trigger warning, is what it said at the beginning, and I was like, "That's
Oh wow.
Oh, that's not how trigger warnings work.
yeah." They're like, everything bad happens in this book.
Neat.
The catch-all.
Yeah, I was like, I like everything bad. Has everybody rolled for initiative? I've got Archer, Bowmouse, Bowman, Prime, Manbow, looks like 15, and Bone Man,
I got an 18.
18. Okay,
I have no idea how to properly roll stuff on this app.
that's okay.
You click on it on the character sheet.
Brother, I can't find the character sheet.
I'll send you a screenshot, Brandon.
Thank.
Thank RC and Brandon and my mutual friend Josh for using Roll20 in the past, which is why I know how to use it.
Yep. Brandon, are you in? Yeah, you're in Roll20. There's a
I'm in roll.
There's a little newspaper in the top right corner. That's the journal. You should be able to find Bone Man's character sheet in there.
Oh, okay.
And then anything that's green is a button you can click to roll.
Oh,
And it has a little pop-out button if you want to have
Yes.
it separate.
the pop-up. But I used this app for months and no one told me about the pop-up button, and I'm still mad at my friends about that. Because we were using the map, so I was just like moving it over all the time. Like,
yeah, usually I've got two monitors. So Bowmouse, you're up first with a 22.
I am. So Marvin is kind of high up, right?
Marvin is gone. Marvin popped in and shot those people and then
popped out. So what's the situation, Ben?
There are roughly 5 groups or 6 groups of raging wedding attendees that are sort of flying into each other and throwing hands and smashing cakes and just generally being angry and raged out.
Just like at a good concert.
Yes. This wedding has a mosh pit.
Hell yeah.
Like
Grabs the mic. Let's open this pit up.
It's been a while since Bowmouse was at a Mouse-Talica concert, so she's not used to this.
Oh my god. Mouse
Like it.
Talica.
I
I'm
like it.
proud of you.
What's funny is I thought about some animal puns. That was not one of them because I didn't think to do metal bands.
Well, that's a hero point for Mouse-Talica.
Thank you.
Well earned.
Mouster
well
of puppets. Mouster of puppets.
Master of Puppets is pulling your leash.
I'm trying to see if I have an arrow that's more for like trapping as opposed to like attacking, which I don't think I do.
I think you have a thorny briar arrow or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I did, and I should have. Is there your powers the attacks?
Yeah, they should be. You
Okay.
have magic arrow, snap snare arrow.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try doing.
And then that should be up near the top in your attacks.
Yeah.
It's the 5th one down on your attacks.
Barbed wire arrow is non-lethal, right?
As long as they don't struggle.
Mhm. Okay, and so I'm going for like one group of the moshing, just trying to like get maybe a couple people. I don't know if that's possible with this attack though.
Awesome. They're minion groups, so you can attack the whole group as one attack action.
Cool.
That's a 29 to hit, which will definitely hit these folk, and it's a DC 16 dodge save. They get a 10, so they will suffer the 2nd degree.
Nice. But yeah, I'm trying not to attack them because they're not like of their right mind.
Yeah, you have rendered them defenseless and immobilized. So what does that look like, Bowmouse, as you
Imagining I just look over and there's like I'm imagining they're just like about to go after the cake, and I just like, no, these people seem nice. Please don't mess up their cake. Also, I would like a piece or a crumb.
Excellent.
A piece would probably be giant for her.
Well, if you give a mouse a cookie,
I had a stuffed animal of that. And then and she just like goes after it, is like, not the cake, and just like traps that entire group.
Excellent. And the arrow shoots out from your little bow and it expands up to make this golden glob of amber sap that just freezes the wedding people in place. They're still like screaming and foaming at the mouth, but they are not able to move any closer to the cake.
Okay, that's something at least.
Yeah. Do you want to move anywhere specifically? Sort of the environment. There's the concert area where the dance floor is. There's the tables, the bride and groom suites off to the left and the right, and then there's the
I am going
dais.
to move up onto one of the tables so I don't get trampled by wedding guests.
Excellent.
I think she should move to the top of the cake.
They seem to be going
And
after the
take out like the bride.
take out the
Stand
like
in
little
green.
figures and just be like,
the little
"Me."
statue, the figurine.
Yeah, it's me now.
I saved the cake. They look at the little mouse footprints in the icing.
Did you?
Bowman Prime on 19.
all right. Fletcher will look out at the chaos and comment, I think Bowmouse has the right idea. Restrain him, try not to hurt anyone. And I will ready and fire a Snarrow.
Excellent. Oof, y'all got high to hit rolls.
Nice.
That's a 29 for Bowman Prime, and it's a DC 18 dodge save for the party guests. These ones roll a 25, however, and they are not caught in the bow arrow. What happens, Bowman Prime?
He fires down towards their feet to kind of wrap them up, and it's like as they're charging, so they just happen to step right over the wires before they get tight around their ankles. And
Excellent.
he kind of curses under his breath.
And they are coming your way, Bowman. Is there anywhere in particular you want to move in this scene?
Gonna take the fight to the dance floor.
Nice.
Away from the cake. I approve. I don't know why Bobo's is obsessed with the cake.
Very, very invested in the survival of the cake.
Are you hungry, Rachel?
Always.
It's fair.
I mean, I always want cake. I think that's
That's a different kind of hungry.
yeah.
As hangry. She's very hangry.
All right, Bone Man.
So is little cherub homie still around?
He is not. He disappeared after he fired the arrow into the crowd.
Oh, isn't that unfortunate? Because it seems like all of my arrows are lethal.
Now, the important thing in Mutants and Masterminds is nothing is lethal unless you explicitly say, I want to cause lethal damage.
You can always hit him in the shoulder.
non-lethally shoot people full of arrows in this game.
Boy,
Punch a
how
ton of
many-
holes in them safely.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna punch a bunch of holes in them safely because I really don't know what else to do in this situation. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take out a cluster of randos.
Excellent.
Doink. Well, that's pretty good. So 20 altogether.
20 altogether will hit the randos.
Yay!
That's what the R stands for.
Ah.
20 to hit. And what is your DC for your regular arrows?
My DC is a 21.
Okay. They get a 7 plus 8 is a 15. They miss it by 6, so they lose 2 members of their group. What does that look like, Bone Man?
To add a little bit of flavor to it, I imagine that there's like a group of them running, and I kind of point an arrow to like ricochet into a stack of chairs that like falls over, and they all end up falling over it.
That's what's up.
Classic.
That's silly. I like it.
Somewhere in there was a yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Good job, Bone Man.
At the moment that everyone hits the ground after Pratt falling, a symbol falls over in the background.
Hey, they rich. They can have a. They probably can't actually afford a wedding band.
There is a wedding band here, yeah.
Well, that
Are
wedding
they any
band's gonna
good?
need-
You guys are going to find out on initiative turn 5 if they're any good.
There's a wedding band gonna attack us.
I hope they don't have a xylophone player.
Just aggressively malleting Bone Man's ribs.
Ow, 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 ow.
Darn, they're so good at this.
This feels like a hate crime. Manbo.
Okay, I am actually not in the same area as you guys. I'm across the way, looking down, I guess, from a tower or a clock tower. Or,
Yep.
And so I see the ensuing battle, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling really like I got to do something, right? So I'm going to use the entropy arrow.
Okay. What does
and
the
just
entropy
try
arrow
to-
do?
It doesn't have a description. It just has accuracy 4 and then an increased range. But it says first degree is impaired, second degree is disabled, and then incapacitate. So I'm assuming that it's kind of a subduing arrow.
Yes.
Which is the theme that everybody else has presented. So I just don't know what the radius is on it. I'm a fairly large character, so
Does it say burst area on the attack?
let me check. I don't see that. No, it just says
Okay, so then it's a single target, but you can target one minion group with it.
Okay,
So
I
each
will
of the
target
R's is one group of people.
Okay. The one, I guess, in the center,
Okay.
and I guess I'll push this little button here.
19 will hit. It's a fortitude save. I'm looking for a 22. Oof. I get a 23, and they are able to resist the effects of the entropy arrow. So, Manbo,
Damn.
what does it look like as you fire off the attack? And I'll tell you what happens for the crowd.
Basically, a long arching shot from the top, and it just plows right in the middle of the group, and I guess does nothing other than kind of just fizzle out. I don't know how to describe the actual disbursement of the blast or whatever.
When it hits the ground, the arrow does sort of shimmer and vibrate with this nebulous black hole energy that washes out over the randos. But the wedding attendees, each of them sort of inhales deeply and lets out this guttural screaming noise as this effervescent pink energy washes the entropy away from them.
Okay.
And they look up at you with rage and hate in their eyes and start scrambling towards the clock tower.
Awesome. I'm in a pretty good position, so I'll take a defensive measures from there.
Awesome. The group that Manbo just shot, they reach the base of the clock tower and they begin spider climbing up the wall, sort of slamming their fingers into the plaster, scaling up as fast as they
crap.
can.
Don't love that.
The ones in the sap are in the sap. They're going to roll to try to get out of the sap.
Why are they like
They're
zombies?
just so sappy.
They're not able to break out of the sap.
I'm
but
sorry,
they are screaming.
Can't justify why he has these arrows anymore.
Maybe they weren't originally supposed to do that. Maybe Marvin has done something to them.
That makes sense.
The ones that Bowman shot and moved to the dance floor, they're going to charge Bowman. They get a 16 to hit Bowman's parry DC.
out of curiosity, does the group that I shot even know I'm the one who shot them because I'm tiny?
They probably don't.
Yeah.
Bowman,
And now that you're camouflaged as a cake figure,
Claude's
did not-
gone.
Yeah, I think Claude said they're backstage.
Oh.
In the private chat. So.
Claude, come back. Troy,
Baby,
bring
come
Claude back.
You
Claude,
can
please
blame
come
it
back.
all on me.
The ones that Bone Man tried to incapacitate are going to charge Bone Man. 18, Bone Man, to hit your parry DC.
I'm sorry, which bow person?
Bone Man.
Bone with an N?
Yes, with an N.
You, Brandon.
Shit, I was afraid you said that. Perry?
Yes, parry. I got an 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Let's roll that. Well, that hit me.
You don't. I just need your parry plus 10.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank goodness. That's 19.
I missed by 1.
Oh, thank God. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place today.
That's okay. So Bone Man, the group surges forward, and they barely miss pulling like into the skin suit that you have on and trying to rip and tear at your flesh.
Can we say that because I established that I just sort of lazily popped the thing in my mouth, that I sort of spit it out and they reach in between my ribs?
Yes.
Wonderful.
They're just in your ribs now, in your guts.
I hate this.
I don't know you well enough for this.
And then the green and blue group of wedding guests are going to slam into each other and try to kill each other.
Oh,
no.
wonderful. Well, that takes care of that problem.
No, it doesn't. They're not.
That's it. They just want to be like me.
I got a 21 to hit green and a 23 to hit blue, so they both hit each other.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my toughness check. So that's a 9 and a 10. Their DC is 18, so they
Oh
do.
my god.
They take off 3 members of each other's groups.
I love this for us.
So when you say take out, are they like dead? Or are they like just like
This-
a little hurt?
They're a little hurt. The nature of this adventure doesn't call for them mauling each other to death, boy style.
Oh, sure, but they rip and tear into Bone Man.
Yeah, but they know Bone Man's a skeleton. They don't know
Oh, they
that. The audience knows that.
I'm used to the discrimination.
Archer.
All right, so I look like I'm up near the group. We're kind of basically the group that Bowmouth shot at. It's kind of in between me and her.
Yes.
All right. I want to do some like acrobatic flips to kind of gain some attention, kind of make my way down towards Bone Man. Kind of draw these again because we're trying to draw attention away from the cake, right? It's part of it.
That's what
It's not like
Bowmouth's
it's not like
goal is.
it's not like an official mission parameter, but like I recognize the importance.
If we want to 100% the level, the cake has to be okay.
Yeah. This is an escort mission.
I'm coming for the cake.
So I want to do a bunch of like flippy doodads, like hey, over here. And I want to power stunt a multi-attack, and I'm trying to decide between barbed wire and taser arrows.
Both of those sound bad.
I mean, people get tasered all the time, right? Like they don't want you to tase them, bro, but
They shouldn't be.
I'd say between the two, the taser arrow sounds a little better. But, buddy, we have to have a chat after this.
everything's fine.
I think the social class of the people at this wedding precludes them from getting tased often.
No, some of these people
you-
have drug problems.
Oh,
So anyway, I'm gonna go with the taser arrow.
this is a wedding of sovereign citizens.
It is.
So I want a multi-attack, but how many are in these groups?
So the groups count as one individual target. So if you want to attack multiple groups, that's how it gets factored in. So
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just do multi-attack on that singular group, that same group near the
okay,
um
the one that's
cake.
near the cake that's all sapped
Yeah.
up.
yeah. Oh, they're already sapped up. Actually, that should make it easier then, right? Because
Yeah, they're defenseless. So if you
Yeah.
roll and hit, it's critical hit.
Hell yeah, let's do that. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Got
You
a
should.
29.
Yeah, and you put multi-attack on it for a power stun. Did you want to spend a hero point for the power stun, or could you just go fatigued?
Yeah, I can deal with fatigue. I think
Okay.
I'd be a little slower for a little while.
Yeah, no worries. So your multi-attack for 29 is going to add another 5, so it's a DC 28 Fortitude save. They can't make a DC 28 Fortitude save.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, they take the 3rd degree, which I think is incapacitated. The whole group gets tased into unconsciousness by Archer.
I didn't
What
know her
happens?
sap was so conductive. Of
I was gonna say
electricity.
that's why the sap was conductive.
Right.
We don't talk about what's in the sap.
Oh,
Scandalous. Troy, come back and let Bowman in. Yeah, I want to let Claude back in, but I don't have the power.
So yeah, does anybody have any opinions? I see Claude wrote in the chat how how he feels about what I did. That it was a bit harsh.
I'm a skeleton.
Hey!
hey!
Thank you, Troy.
Claude has come back.
Still blaming on Rachel though,
Wait, what? Why are we blaming it on me?
because
Go
you
back.
sang that you can blame it all on me, Lyric.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
do
You
that.
volunteered for
Full
this.
permission, yeah.
I do that anytime someone's in a video call and leaves.
That's fair.
I've been doing that for at least a decade.
So anyway, two groups are fighting each other. I tased one, possibly out of existence, hopefully just unconsciousness.
Just
Quite
unconscious.
literally in this case. So anyway, he started blasting.
Awesome. Oh, Archer, that was a good turn, I think.
Woo!
Do you want to do anything else?
No, I did my flippy doos and I did my excessive force. So
Excellent. The 90s are
Two
happy.
things he
Oh.
brings: the flippy doos and excessive force.
Oh no.
All right, the band is going to go now. And
Wait,
the
hang on. The band got infected?
I
The
thought,
band got
I was told turn 5. I thought.
No, initiative 5. Sorry, initiative
Oh.
count 5.
I wish I'd have known that. I'd have fought them. Specifically their xylophonist.
The band is 4 sort of middle-aged white dudes who are wearing tuxedo blazers with Hawaiian shirts underneath.
I especially would have fought them. They probably have questionable opinions about things.
That's the most
Where's-
punchable guys.
I mean, they've got really good fashion sense. So
Where's this wedding with rich people again?
It's here. The band was expensive.
I'll say New
No,
England.
no. So, like, what state is this in?
Oh, it's in
Denial.
it's in
confusion.
New England-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Freedom City's in New England.
because I'm pretty sure
Jersey.
Emerald is on
There's
the West
this-
Coast.
Yeah,
There's a skeleton
Philadelphia.
here. It's in a state of panic.
it's a whole state of panic. But the band is going to band together, and they all begin to play their instruments on 11, and this magical music begins to flood out through the battlefield, causing mayhem and mischief.
What?
Dubstep.
And I need everybody to make a dodge save for me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
If you have evasion, you do get a bonus to this as an advantage.
I have no idea if I have evasion or not. Where would I see that?
It would be in the bottom left of the character sheet under the
Jiminy
advantages.
Christmas Bowman,
Ah.
Brian.
I don't like music.
Y'all, I got a 12. I think I'm
Yeah,
going to use
I'm
my
not-
hero point to reroll.
I don't think
No,
I
that's
do, but
fair.
I rolled okay, so I think I'm fine.
Come on. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I guess now's a good time to ask. Did we start off with any hero points at the beginning of this adventure?
Everybody started off with 1.
I have 2
Groovy,
now for my pun.
Yes.
As was earned.
We get it, Rachel. You're funny.
Mouse Telica!
Honestly, I had to think about that. Like, my brain was like turning.
that SpongeBob episode where everybody's running around,
There's
everything's
some
on
steam
fire.
coming out as the joke was forming.
Where's that cheese that I've been after?
Oh, you just couldn't see it
Master?
because of the headphones.
It catches it.
Yeah.
Release it now and then. It'll get too warm.
Yeah, that's true.
So Bone Man and Manbo,
my
I need you both to
dick
make a
hairs
will
are
save
hating
for
it
me.
Oh dear.
Those of you who rolled a 20 or higher, you're able to avoid the effects because it's a perception area effect.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend that hero point, Chief.
You don't want to see what happens?
No. That's-
Wait,
Damn it, I
sorry,
am
lean
kind
into
of
it.
curious.
It could be fun.
Alex, did you say that everyone needs to?
No, just Manbo and Bone Man.
Okay.
I will say, if
Yeah.
it makes it dance, it would be really fun to see.
This is
Oh,
gonna be
man,
one of
Dan.
those situations where curiosity kills the cat, I guess, because he kind of talked me out of it.
No.
Excellent.
If you go
I had
crazy,
no intention of using it.
I'm
so.
gonna hit the floor and start rattling bones.
So Manbo and Bone Man, you are both compelled as a condition, and you are compelled by the spirit of the dance.
yeah.
Compelled means that you are
Spooky,
dazed.
scary skeletons.
Compelled means that you are dazed, and you have one standard action that is controlled by an outside entity. In this case, the band, and they will determine what you do on your standard action each turn. As the music tears through and begins to rattle the bones of Bone Man and rattle the strings of Manbo. Bow Mouse, back to you.
I see the band as the biggest threat now. So I
Hear the flow.
This hero was bones, 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 bones.
Oh god. I'm looking for one that could do is the band considered like one entity? Like if I do like one thing, or do I have to like take out each member at one by one?
They are considered one entity, however, they are not a minion. They are a standard
Okay.
character.
Okay, cool. So it's not like the same thing as like I am there's not so I have magic arrow, but I also have like mouse hole arrow, I guess. But it just says full speed there. It doesn't really have any other descriptions. I'm not sure exactly.
What your mouse hole arrow does, it's a burrowing arrow. So you can shoot it at something and it makes a tunnel for you to follow.
Oh, that's not helpful for what I want to do right now. Can I use a hero point, or can I use extra effort to make magic arrow a multi-attack?
You can.
And then I want to use my hero point to get rid of the fatigue.
Okay.
Okay, so I will roll. So I guess there's 4 of them.
There are.
With multi-attack, how many could I?
You can shoot as many as you want, but you get a -1 penalty that's cumulative. So if
Yeah.
you shot all 4 of them, you get a -4 to all rolls, but you'd make 4 attack rolls with that -4.
Okay. The dumbest thing just started happening. My character sheet started acting up because Grammarly started to like try and correct. What was
Grammarly, no! Grammarly, no!
Amazing.
like? I was like, this is so dumb. Stop it! Like, I'm refreshing the character sheet so it stops doing that.
They're laying down.
Yeah.
Tall construct trying to dance on the dance floor.
I think she's looking at it right now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
we've
I'm
all
on
been
the
to
tower.
we've
Worst
all seen a
comes-
wedding band play. That you are compelled to dance.
Worst
to Burning
comes to
Man.
worst, they can get a DJ. Like, they wish they can find one last second.
So Bow Mouse, I've got bad news.
Yes.
A 19 is not going to be able to hit
Ah.
your first target, and that's actually with the -4. So that's a 15, and that won't hit the first target.
Mhm.
There you go.
That's
And then if you want to roll additional targets, it's additional shots.
So I will.
23 goes down to 19 and we'll miss.
I'm trying to take this fucking band.
23 goes down to 19 and we'll miss.
Fuck.
Okay, this is the last.
That's a critical
Hey.
hit. That will hit.
Yeah, I got one.
Yay.
So
We have
I will-
not seen the results of that yet. Don't cheer.
I'm
Yeah.
happy that I hit something.
So Bowmouse, there
Well,
is there's a drummer, there's a guitar player, a keyboardist, and a singer with a violin. Which one do you want to make that hit on?
Do the
Oh,
violin.
come on. Thank you. Thank you.
The violin.
Oh, dude,
The violin seems like the most magical instrument of the bunch, and she's the most likely to be doing this bullshit.
That makes sense.
How can I tell I'm the musician here? Because I'm sitting here going, hit the drummer, hit the drummer.
So you get a 21 plus 5 DC for the critical hit is a 26. I roll a 17 and miss by 8, so the violinist will be bruised and dazed.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna. Am I fairly safe on the table I'm at right now, or should I?
You think you are,
Okay, I'm
especially with the sapped up guys are all unconscious from the tasing.
I'm just gonna chill on this table. Again, I would like to not get trampled.
You are very small.
I'm small. I'm little. And then I use my hero point so I'm not fatigued from doing the extra effort.
Excellent. Also, thank you, Valdrianth, for coming to hang out with us after playing some Dragon Age. You love Dragon Age.
Hey.
Archie, you're not wrong. I heard the "you think you are," and I was like, I guess that's as far as that she knows. So,
Bowman Prime, over to you.
All right. I would like to take aim at the drummer, and I'm gonna try to disarm using improved disarm.
Disarm his drums.
I'm going to shoot the drumsticks out of his hand.
There you go.
Yeah.
I shoot him in the bass drum and it flies
Ricochet
away.
shot.
Shoot him into
No, it's
the bass
okay.
drum.
If I rip his arms off and he can't play the drums anymore, I stand by what I said.
I'm just gonna go with the peerless shot, and I have improved disarm, so I don't suffer anything for being ranged for this.
Excellent. Ooh. 33 will hit. You're using your peerless shot, so go ahead and since you hit him, you're going to make an opposed check of the damage, which is damage 4, versus his strength,
All right. I'm just gonna...
which is not 4. So just a d20 plus 4.
Oh no, it's a 4. Plus 4, so 8. I'm gonna I'll hero point that. I would
Okay.
like to succeed at this. Please.
There you go.
So 18 total.
The hero point pushed it into a success. So what happens, Bowman, as you shoot the drumsticks out of his hands?
So he takes a shot, and it looks like he's gonna miss wide, but he is actually trying to ricochet it off of the snare drum and just slap the sticks out of his hand and send them clattering to the ground all over the place.
Excellent.
And then he does a very intense nod at his counterpart Archer.
Yeah, see, if this was Phil Collins, though, you wouldn't have a chance.
They haven't made a PL that could reflect Phil Collins correctly.
That's right.
Yeah, no chance with what's in the air tonight.
Oh, Lord.
You'll all be in my heart. Good job, Bowman. Anything else, Bowman, on your turn?
Nope, he's just gonna hang out there, keep an eye on the band, and kind of watch everything from the dance floor.
Excellent. That brings us to Bone Man.
Well, unlike Genesis, they can't dance, but I can. So here we go.
Sorry, Bone Man. Bone Man.
Oh, Bone Man. Sorry.
Who is compelled to dance. So, Bone Man, you spend your action dancing. Go ahead and give me a will save at the end of your turn.
Yeah. All right, this time I will use the hero point to reroll. Oh boy, howdy! There we go.
You feel the dance, the need to dance, wash off of you. What happens during this scene, Bone Man?
Yeah. If your friends don't dance? Well, I don't dance because I'm no friend of yours.
That's what's up.
What does the dance look
The
like?
safety dance.
Pick any part of Spooky Scary Skeletons. Whatever part makes you happiest. That's where I was at.
All
That's
of
a
it.
good answer.
Where the head comes off and he's kind of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Excellent.
Wait, are you
Likewise,
tearing the skin suit off? Anyway.
Well, I don't have the skin suit on, remember? That's how I got
he
them
spit
to
it out.
Oh, yeah.
reach
Right,
through
right.
my skelly bones.
likewise, Manbo, you are compelled this turn, so you dance. Give me a will save at the end of it to see if you shrug off the effects.
Okay, here goes Will Smith.
Welcome to Earth.
Okay, I guess for a character, I probably would use a hero point to try to do that, but I'm almost okay with just keep dancing. But I don't know what to do.
It's your choice. I won't weigh it one way or the other.
Oh boy. Well, I've got those guys climbing up the side of the building. I can't do anything to stop them if I'm. Well, I'm not going to be able to do anything this turn anyway. Correct?
Correct. Yep.
Good. I'm going to enjoy the music. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take one for the team, save my hero point for a later thing, and just dance my construct ass off.
Excellent. So Manbo is on top of the steeple dancing, and we go to the wedding
Disco,
crashers.
disco.
Disco. Obviously, they've got disco in the terminus. That's where everything goes to die.
That's right. Fist bump, fist bump.
The partiers who are scaling the wall reach Manbo on this round, and they will attack him.
Oh, good. I get the dance partners. Woohoo!
Ooh, Manbo, they do hit. Give me a toughness save.
Oh, well, I'm not worried about that. I'm impervious. So do I add the 16 that I have in toughness?
That's already added in. So you have a 4
Okay.
on the dice and a 16 for the roll.
So a 20, is that going to be enough? Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to use the hero point now. I don't want him to interrupt my dancing. Oh, so I got 4 more. Great.
Yeah, well, and because it's a hero point reroll, since you rolled an 8 on the dice, you get to add 10 to it, so it's actually a 34.
Oh, well, there you go.
So your terminus steel body, the wedding goers crash into you and are like tearing and scratching at you, but you're designed to withstand the end of the universe. So they're just sort of up there boogieing with you as you're all dancing together up at the top.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Bone Man, I get a 22 to attack your parry DC.
Yeah. It hits.
I need a toughness save, Bone Man.
Yeah. Parry this casual.
Holy cow, Bone
Oh, yeah,
Man.
that's a 28.
Yeah, you're good, Bone Man. As they slam into you, but they're not able to cause any harm. Do you want to tell me what that sort of looks like?
I imagine that myself, still incensed at the fact that I was forced to dance without wanting to. They don't even have a baseline here. I just sort of like jump really high up, kind of land back, just yeah.
Excellent.
Well, not really high up, but higher than you'd expect a skeleton to be able to jump.
Whoop! Just one big leap.
And just my arms do the Mario thing.
I was thinking mosh pit. You know?
Oh no, we're about to open this pit up. I almost said the F word. I'm not allowed to say that here. We only get one.
I think we've had more than one
Yep.
tonight, but that's okay.
Lest we have to send
Oh, I
Bone Man
hope
back
so.
to the Boneverse.
Right.
So
We actually call it the Bone Zone.
the ones that were attacking Bowman are moving on to Archer, since Bowman directed his attention at the band.
I politely decline.
I get an 11, so your denial has been accepted.
Dip, dive, duck, dodge. If you can,
That's,
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a party
that's
goer.
right.
Dive, duck, dip.
Which is also how I
dodge,
feel when I go to a party and there's people I don't want to talk to.
and
That's
arrow.
how I feel when I go to the grocery store. There's somebody I don't want to talk to.
Archer
Yeah,
is
he's gonna dip. He's gonna
practicing
dip
safe
out.
social distancing right now.
God, I grew up on a basically like a small town, like on a military base. And any time you went to the goddamn grocery store, you ran into like 5 people you knew. It was annoying.
Mhm.
Taking like
This
5 hours to get out of this.
Yes.
sucks. It sucks. I hate it. Bo Mouse, I'm going to give you a hero point.
Me?
Yes, because the partygoers that were attacking each other, their fight has spilled over into the area that you were in, and they're going to accidentally flip over the table that you're on.
Oh no, I don't love that.
No, not the cake.
Not
Catch
the
the cake.
cake.
I don't
Catch the
think I was
cake.
on the table with the cake.
Oh,
I
I
just
thought
got on
you
a
were.
table.
No.
Well,
Someone
in
else
my
made-
mind,
As long as
someone
the
else-
cake's fine.
Someone else said I should get on the cake, and I thought that was gross.
Bo Mouse, they get a 26 to hit your parry DC.
Okay. So is it just my parry plus my DC?
It's your parry plus 10.
Parry plus 10. Okay. Sorry. 22.
So they do hit you. I need a toughness save.
I'm
well, these are some tough.
Tiny?
You are tiny.
Could I try to use a hero point as a reaction to like acrobat my way out? Do I actually have anything in acrobats before I say that? To kind of like flip out of the way?
You could spend a hero point to take the defensive roll advantage at 1 more rank to add 1 more to your toughness if you wanted to.
I will do that.
Okay. There's not a way to
Yeah.
interrupt an attack to get out of the way. Oh, I guess you could do an instant counter if you wanted to.
I don't know how to do that right with like this situation.
Well, you could spend a hero point, and then you could tell me what power you want to use to try and overcome their attack against you, and that would cancel the attack out instead of having to roll the toughness check.
Okay. The only thing I'm thinking of is if I land on the ground doing my arrow thing that makes a hole and going in it.
Okay, you could, yeah. So you could spend a hero point and roll a d20 plus your mouse hole arrow
Okay.
ranks, your mouse hole arrow ranks, which I think are
It says mouse bow. It says 12. So I just roll a d20.
yep, a d20 plus 12.
Okay.
That's not great.
That's what we like to hear.
Okay, we're just gonna roll because I don't. They roll 20 has changed the left side, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add it. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Bo Mouse. So you have, you've still left the table, but you have avoided being crushed. What happens?
So I'm imagining I like fly through the air and just like take my bow out and shoot right to make a hole to barrow in and just like try and like control fall into it and just go
Awesome.
whoosh.
Yeah, you fall into the burrow, and the wedding table crashes down on top of it, and you can
Yeah.
hear screaming and fighting up above you.
But I'm
Oh.
not crushed, so
I'm just imagining like Kobe, but in her mind it's a bee.
Basketball is played by bees in the Freedom City.
Basketball.
Beasketball.
there's a couple of different versions. The one with kangaroos is great. Don't.
Giraffes.
Don't.
Awesome. Archer, over to you.
The Walrus League is really fun.
So I've got where's the band at again?
They are up on the stage.
All right, let me just zoom out real quick. Is that the ones to my left? It looks like. Okay.
That's the one that says a B on it over here.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, that makes sense. Also, something as I was looking at my character sheet, can I? Oh, I have accurate attack. Okay. Can you combine what is it? Power attack with ultimate effort?
Yes, you can.
Good to know. Let me see. How many people am I surrounded? I've got people all around me. I'm not loving that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the
Um,
purple group is the one that's focused on you, but the other 2 groups are sort of near you, fighting each other, and they almost killed Bo Mouse.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not that compassionate, so I'm gonna have to go for the ones that are attacking me directly.
Yeah, fuck you, Bowmouse.
Hey, I work on a team where it's all about the mission.
Mm.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna try. Wait, which one is accurate attack again?
Accurate
attack is-
attack reduces damage and adds to hit.
Okay, no, I want to do. All right, so yeah, I want to do. Wait, do I have a hero point right now? I thought I did, but I wasn't 100%.
You did not do the fatigue. Did you spend a hero point to reroll?
I spent a hero point later. Okay, so I can't do ultimate effort right now because I don't have one. No worries. All right, but yeah, I will still try power attack, and I'll just do -5 to try to hit him and add that to the damage. So let's see how this goes. Where's my character sheet? There it is.
Come on,
And-
damage.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm still trying to be kind of nice, so I won't use explosive arrows. But I will. Okay, wait. I just realized I'm trying to do damage if I'm doing a power attack.
Yeah, but again, nothing is lethal unless you intend for it to be lethal.
Yeah, this crowd's getting a little on my nerves, so we're gonna go with. Would that to be peerless? Do I have just regular arrows?
Peerless shot is regular arrows.
Okay, yeah, we'll do peerless shot. So 18 minus 13.
13 will not hit them.
Well, that's disappointing. All right, well then, yeah, I am going to dip dive, duck dodge my way away from all of this, these problems. I kind of want to get over more towards Bowman Prime. Could I potentially flip my way through that crowd?
Yeah, that's no problem. You can just zip line over there or flip over there.
Okay.
We're gonna end up back to back on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Somebody's falling in love on the dance floor tonight.
Is it just me or is everybody on this dance floor kind of sexy? No, it's probably just all the violence.
Excellent. Good job, Archer. The band is going to go. The singer is dazed, so we're not going to be able to do the mind-controlling music this round. But we can do some other stuff. And the drummer is disarmed. Dang it. The guitar player is going to look down at Bowman and say, nothing. He's going to talk to the drummer and say, get your other sticks out, you idiot. And then he's going to hit a power chord that's going to shoot a ball of fire.
It's not anything to do with the mind control. That's just how drummers are.
Right. And the guitar player is going to fire a flaming bolt at Bowman from his guitar.
Horrifying.
That's so rad!
He misses with a 10. So, Bowman, you're able to get out of the way as this flaming musical note flies down and slams into the dance floor next to you.
Dramatic roll out of the way.
And the keyboard player is going to point out a couple of things. And he is going to build some walls.
Why are we building walls when we could be building bridges?
Music's supposed to be bringing us together, man. What is he doing?
Music makes you lose control.
That synth riff is just me playing my skeleton.
Excellent. So he
Can
builds
you
some walls.
do the opening to Barracuda?
Yes, but that one hurts.
Oh, no.
Worth it.
I
What's
don't
that
want
song?
to talk about what part of my body I have to hit to get those notes. Yeah.
So, Bowmouse, you are burrowed still, but you are in a walled off area with the 3 remaining groups of rage people near the cake.
Mhm.
Bowman, you were with the people that are trying to kill you. Bowman and Archer, you are with the band near the stage area, and Manbo, you're still on the roof with the other ones. So there is sort of this crystalline wall that builds around each of you, and it does have this sort of scintillating musical note pattern going up and along the walls. Bowmouse.
How do I get out of this thing? Can I just keep burrowing?
Yeah, you can just keep burrowing.
Is that like movement action?
That would be a movement action, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to burrow out, and then I'm going to hit magic arrow at, let's say, this group of people.
Okay.
I know the people watching can't see that, but I don't know a better way to indicate that.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Each of the R's has a color associated with them, too, if that helps.
The green one. I
Yep.
was not paying attention to that. Just remembering how to use Roll20.
It's all good.
Wait. Why is Grammarly like this? Keeps doing it.
Just turn it off.
That's
Smack it.
what. Okay. There. I'm turning Grammarly off in the Chrome extension, so it leaves me alone.
Yeah, take that, Grammarly.
Yeah, the next actual play is the Heroes versus Grammarly.
Look, you're good when I'm trying to spell stuff. Brandon or RC knows I can't do that. So
That's an adventure I would write. I'm in. Let's do it.
Today, Mutants the Mastermind.
Mutants versus Grammar.
The
22
goodest
will hit them.
heroes will win.
Bomouse, you take out the remaining 2 members of that group. What does that look like?
I'm imagining I pop up from the ground and just go like, bam. I just imagine like, wee, bam.
One little arrow slams into the group, and they go down. Awesome. Anything else, Bomouse? Are you happy with that?
And I already did movement action, so I'm staying where I'm at. Just out finally, not in the ground anymore.
Awesome. Just one little head poked up above the ground. Bowman Prime.
Oh snap! Let's shoot at the guitar player.
Excellent.
Returning fire. Let me. I'm gonna tase him. Switching to the tase arrows.
Oof.
27 to hit.
27 will hit. He's not super great at fortitude.
Good. I need to remember to power attack. I keep not doing that. My accuracy is great. I might as well.
Yeah, I sort of build archers that way. He gets a 17. He'll take the first degree, which looks like dazed for the electro arrow.
Yep.
And there's sort of a weird character sheet. The 4 members, when they suffered certain effects, it just removes attacks from the main person.
Gotcha.
The main
Is there a
turn.
strange Hydra creature band?
Yeah. The Dad Yacht
As
Rocks.
bands are.
The Yacht Rockers. Anything else, Bowman?
Nope. I'm gonna just stay on the dance floor, back to back with Archer.
Excellent.
I'll turn so he could be facing the band now, and I'll be facing behind us. So we just kind of swap.
Excellent. Bone Man.
So I'm not 100% sure what I will roll for this, but I essentially want to baseball swing my bow, hit the people into the magic music wall, and scream, "Remix!"
Well, Screamy Remix is a free action.
Thank goodness.
And I'm happy to just have your unarmed attack be flavored as you slamming them with the bow.
Okay. Doink. Well, that's an 18.
18's not awesome. Oh, you said it's
I
18
know.
or 15? No, it's a 15 to hit.
18.
It's an 18 DC.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, the red one's the DC, the white one's the roll.
Well, crap baskets.
15 will miss them.
Not every remix charts.
Yeah, you do sort of get you get mixed in with them, but you're not able to bring enough force to bear to move any individual person as they're swarming around you.
Well, can I rattle my bones to the other corner then?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Manbo, you were still compelled. So Go ahead and give me a will save.
You got it.
That 15's been your magic number on your will saves. Do you want to roll again with a hero point?
Well, I don't have any more.
Oh,
I
that's right.
used
You
those
spent it on
last
your
time for
toughness.
my toughness roll.
That's right.
So I'm basically just dancing with
Okay.
on the ceiling.
Dancing
what a
on the
feeling.
ceiling. Okay, so back to the raged out wedding guest. This one's going to attack Manbo. But they miss
Disco,
with an
disco.
11.
Ah,
So you just go out of the way, Manbo.
woohoo! Staying alive, staying alive. Hoo, hoo.
Manbo. The two in the bubble with Bowmouse are going to attack each other because they can't see Bowmouse. But I get a 3 and a 4 on the dice, so an 11 and a 12, and they both miss each other as they're sort of slamming into each other ineffectively. The one with Bone Man gets a 10 to hit Bone Man, so that's not going to hit Bone Man. And that's all of the remaining party goers. Archer.
All right. Can you just give me a description of what the stage looks like? And-
Yeah, so this is the dance floor is sort of a flat area in front of a hastily constructed stage. It's about 4 feet off of the ground with a white skirt in front of it. There is a drum up on a raised dais, the keyboard off to the left of that, the singer up front with the violin, and the guitarist off to the right. And there's a lacy sort of curtain behind it.
Okay, so the drum is in the center though, and it's all kind of and everyone else is kind of situated around it. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty traditional. Cool. Yeah, I want to shoot at the drum area with an explosive arrow
Jesus.
with power attack.
Cool. If it's an explosive area, there's no power attack for it because it's a burst area.
Oh, is it okay? It just says explosive arrows. I didn't realize it was an area attack necessarily. But okay, cool. Well, no, it has a to hit, so it would be.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, if it's meant to be an area attack, that's fine too. But it says 12 to hit. You want me to click it just so it shows up on the thing?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, it is an area of effect because the DC is just 21. It's not a. Oh no,
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, because it also has a crit listing.
Then yeah, it must be. I must have done it as a single target, which is weird for me, but that was 2 months ago.
On the
so-
sheet it says burst. So
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
it might just be how it is on the.
Let me just see. Explosive area. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does say burst area damage 6. So okay, so it's not. It is an area attack. So
Okay. That would be weird. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it is not weird for me. So
Um,
that's a DC 16 dodge save,
Mhm.
which they fail, and then a DC 21 toughness save, which the entity has 1 bruise. They will take a 20 on their toughness, and they get a -1, an additional bruise. So what happens, Bo Archer?
Yeah, so me and Bowman Prime are kind of doing this little dance going back and forth. You know, he shot out a couple arrows and I just went, screw this.
The arrow flies
I-
out.
I feel
explodes.
I was gonna say I feel confident enough in my abilities to shoot this in a way that won't kill anybody.
That's fair. The explosion does go off. It does blow the back of the curtained area off of the back of the stage. But the band itself seems to be unbothered by it.
I hate magic.
Right?
And then I do my
Talk
little,
about pyro,
little
it's
spin to do my little spin to put Fletcher pointed back towards the stage.
Excellent. I like this sort of rotating situation.
Do you have your quantum arrows with you?
We switch arrows every time too, so it's just this constant.
You're pulling out of each other's quivers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. I like that.
Man, my
Yeah,
dad
as
backs our
actually-
quivers the same way.
One can kneel, the other one grabs out of the person in front of them, and then they switch places.
Nice. The drummer on his turn is going to pull an extra set of sticks out, and he is going to start drumming again. And the drumming has an effect. Rachel, will you roll a d20 for me?
Me at the drummer learn a new tune, buddy.
Not quite in that 20, but
Not
close
quite.
enough.
Oh god, it's YYZ Run!
The music passes over where Bowmouse is into the walls, and it begins to shake and vibrate, and that group that Bowmouse just put down all reanimate.
Beaumont goes, ah, like,
Just little hands.
yeah. I go, this is why I preferred Taylor Swift. No,
Wow.
she's a cat, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bro!
Thank you for the clarification.
Well,
Snailer was right there.
Bro!
Taylor Swift!
I'm sorry, it's Taylor Swift. She needed to be a cat. Like,
That's actually yeah, that's
Needed
fair.
to be?
That's what Enter the
I-
Weapon said.
okay,
Ugh.
I cannot express how obsessed with cats Taylor Swift is.
Oh, okay. This is something about Taylor Swift lore I just didn't know
This
about.
is just, yes,
Well, she was also in the movie Cats.
Yeah, well,
she
our-
was
Yeah, that's what I
also
was
in the
thinking.
movie Cats.
I did not know
Partly
that.
because obsessed with cats. In fact, okay, there's a music video where there's like a kitten on set, like in the music video, and she's like talking about the kitten, and they go, "Oh, she's available." Yeah, that cat's hers now. Like it's her third cat.
Wow. And Bowman and Archer, you the violinist / singer does jump down onto the dance floor with you and pulls the bow off the violin and tries to cut both of you with it.
So another bow in the mix. I
There's
see.
another bow in the mix. I assume he misses though. He gets a 19 to hit Archer
Maybe that's why I was like, the violinist should be the one I take out.
and a 17 against Bowman.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the total again?
19 to hit Archer. Parry
Oh,
DC.
yep, I dip, dive, duck, dodge out of the way.
Excellent. And then the guitarist days will drop off at the end of the round, and the keyboardist is maintaining the walls. Bowmouse, over to you.
Okay, so I can't attack the band at all, right?
They are in a separate area, but you
That's
might be
okay.
able to burrow to them
I'm gonna do that because
since you have a burrowing ability, and the
yeah,
walls do not go underground.
I am gonna try and burrow to the band. How far could I burrow? If that's how far is the band from me?
What's the rank on your burrow?
The rank on my burrow is.
Oh, you can move 120 feet around with your burrow.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely get over there and pop up out of
Okay.
the ground.
I'm gonna pop up and then.
She finds an electrical
who was-
socket that
What did you say the keyboardist was doing?
Maintaining the walls that are keeping
Okay.
everybody separate.
That's annoying. So I'm just gonna go after the keyboardist. We're gonna do magic arrow again.
I love this plan.
Mostly I'm just annoyed by the walls now, so I didn't mean to click it twice.
That's okay. 16 will hit the keyboardist.
that's what she
Nice.
I can't say it.
So that's he's already got the band already has 2 bruises. Bowmouse, you take out the band.
Hey!
I rolled really low.
Nice.
We soften him up for
That
you.
is total
Does that mean the
band-aid.
violinist just kind of falls at our feet too?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it seems like the whatever is animating their magical abilities has linked them almost hive mind style. So when
Mhm.
Bowmouse shoots the keyboardist in the back of the head, I assume,
Dang.
the rest of them sort of slump over in a similar
It's a
manner.
tiny arrow. He's fine.
Yeah, but it's got the big like Loki boxing glove on the back of it that pops out because it's magical. It goes.
And when the band goes down, the other raging
Sucker-
wedding guests
sucker
stop their
punch.
raging.
Awesome.
They're hurt. Someone get him a band-aid.
Hey.
And I went,
Good job, Bone Man. You know that people with skin need band-aids, so yeah.
Don't patronize me.
Right? You were a people with skin once, right?
maybe. I don't know. Maybe Bone Man had
Well,
fur.
even
How
though
old
the-
is Bone Man?
Old enough. I feel really self-conscious about my bones right now.
Yeah, Bone Mouse is gonna look around like, what the hell was that?
Awesome. And as the combat sort of draws to an end, I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick break before we figure out how to deal with this this wedding situation. So, Troy, whenever you're ready, you can put our faces away. Nice.
Thanks, Troy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us while we stepped away to take a quick break to get our most of us to get a little snack in.
Yeah.
Tater tots for the win.
They're so good. I love tater tots. My wife got them and she didn't want them the other day, so they were in the fridge for the last couple of days. I'm glad they were there.
My wife calls them Nader tots because I'm Nate. And those are tots.
Boy.
all the love. It's a good time for love.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so far tonight, we have we fought a bunch of wedding people and saved the cake. So good job, Bone Mouse. You accomplished the secret objective.
Yay!
Life would have been
I-
much worse
I-
if the cake fell over.
I was so disappointed. I was like trying to. I was like, it'd be so. If like, I was thinking it would be so funny if I had been able to like come back from break with a cake. Like, it was just like a feast, but I was like, no, only cookies here.
You know, there is a huge piece that I'm missing, and I meant that pun directly for Rachel, but if I just wanted her to save the groom off the cake as it was like getting toppled over on the table.
Oh,
But you saved the cake, so it's okay.
I think, yeah, the groom stayed where he's supposed to.
In the groom suite, not
On
fighting
top of the
anybody.
cake.
Yeah, it's good. Because I think he's important / his dead
His ghost
ghost
mom.
aunt, right?
Yes, ghost aunt from
Yeah.
great aunt.
Are we still waiting for Brandon?
He was
Like-
here, and then it dumped.
Okay.
Yeah, they dropped off. So we might have lost.
Brandon, come back.
Someone dropped.
But I want somebody else this time.
That was
Hi.
Pope
Think of
on
the
road.
devil, and he shall appear. Or the Pope.
Yeah, I'm Catholic. I'm not
6
supposed
to
to
1.
say anything about the Pope.
No, talk shit about me. It's fine. I earned it.
That's okay.
Oh,
I'm not.
that says Pope. I thought it said poopy.
Anyway, we are reconvening with our heroes in the aftermath of the battle at the wedding. People are starting to filter in from the wider area, the sort of bridal suite and the groom suite. A couple of the bridesmaids have come to check on things. The groom and his groom's bros have shown up.
How I'm imagining I'm now on whose shoulder, who wants me on their shoulder? I guess that's the. I'm on someone's shoulder, and I just like, how do we explain this?
Claude pointed, but he pointed in the direction of RC, so I don't know if it was on my
Yeah.
shoulder or on RC's shoulder.
I assumed it was on mine. I'm like,
Right.
I need a little Jiminy Cricket to,
Hey, don't shoot grenades at the band.
I'm on Archer's shoulder. I'm just like, how do we explain this to them?
Well, these are the residents of a Freedom City, so presumably they'll believe us if we either tell them the truth or just make something up.
No, just say someone attacked, which is true.
Don't be alarmed. I'm a skeleton.
Well, that's one way to start it.
We're alarmed.
I just said don't.
Are you
That-
part of
that's-
this?
I don't know,
Bowas
presumably
looks
I'm
and
still in
says,
the room.
"Has that ever worked?"
Twice.
All right, so now everyone's ordered to the mouse, I assume.
I don't know how close. They're probably just like they probably think it's like an invisible hero.
Archer, you have such a feminine, squeaky voice.
Listen here. This is
his
official.
alter ego.
This is official Freedom League business. We're sorry to have interrupted your festivities. I hope that everyone can return to a lovely evening and have well wishes to the happy couple.
Lucius Cabot, the father of the bride, is going to storm over to Archer.
Well, I tried.
What is the meaning of this interruption of this special day?
Interruption. Butt pipe, we saved you.
Whoa,
Quite.
whoa. Bone Man, let's we have interrupted their festivities. Do I know who he is, right?
Yes, He looks the same as you remember him from 1993.
Now, Lucius, again, we're apologies for interrupting, and there is some kind of malevolent magical force, something I'm sure you're not familiar at all with, making its way through this area, and we're attempting to combat it. We were trying to do so in a more stealthy manner, but it played its hand, and so we had to play ours.
I have sensed a mystical presence the last couple of hours.
Now, I'm sure you can send the bill to Daedalus for any damages.
Damn.
Listen, Bowman hasn't really stopped me, so I'm just going to play this card.
I assure you, I will be sending Daedalus the full invoice.
Awesome.
All you're needed.
I think then
Does Lucius notice the mouse on my
I don't know.
shoulder?
Rachel's is trying to think of what to do next, and brain stopped working.
Lucius is close enough to Archer that I think he would notice Bowmouse.
And I just like, and I think she's just like, "Hello, sir."
Hello. Ma'am. Mouse.
Ma'am works.
Hmm.
We are very sorry. It's that it came to this. Be like we said, we were trying to be stealthy. I usually am quite stealthy, which is kind of easy. But
While she's talking to him, I want to use that momentary distraction to kind of get on my comms and be like, and basically tell everyone, like, to kind of make themselves scarce and try to, because who are we trying to find now? The bride,
him, right?
Oh, was it Lucius? I thought it was the descendant.
I thought I thought the couple we had to like make sure got together with a ghost and him, right?
That was the leading theory at the end of last
Yeah.
episode.
And what was the ghost's name?
Genevieve Clark.
Lucius, does the name Genevieve Clark ring a bell?
How do you know that name?
That is not the malevolent force, but a force at play. Her spirit is wandering these grounds.
He sort of stands up a little straighter and looks around. That makes sense. This is her ancestral home.
Yes, so we are trying to make right whatever we need to as part of a larger campaign to protect people, yourself included.
I don't think we should have this conversation outside.
I would agree.
Please, come with me.
I follow, but I... Oh, okay.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that I try to signal to the team to, like, make sure everything else is on the up and up,
What happened to the music?
Oh, no.
Everybody looks up at Manbo and has Terminus invasion flashbacks.
Oh,
Be not afraid. It's just a Manbo and a Bone Man and a mouse.
I'm the least terrifying thing here.
I don't know. You did the most damage out of all of us. So.
They don't know that.
Day. This is a weird day.
They don't know that.
Bow Brigade, scatter.
Up there on the top, get down from where they are. So
That's awesome, Manbo. Yeah, they look very concerned about their sudden "we're on the roofness."
How do their hands look?
Beat up.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Fingery.
It looks more like Bone Man's fingers than most regular
Oh,
fingers.
no.
Oof. You should get that
Medic.
looked at.
Perhaps a manicure. Anyway, follow Lucius.
Awesome.
Bowman will kind of on his comms quietly remind everyone. He's like, "Hey, we need to rush on this. The little cherub got here after us this time, but if he knows about the load-bearing romances, he's probably moving on to the next one already.
Agreed.
Let's work quick."
I'm assuming
I-
I'm going with Archer to talk to Lucius because I'm on his shoulder.
And I'll tag along too.
Leaving the
plan-
skeleton and the
Also,
man bow outside for damage control.
Yeah, I was
Man,
about
get
to
to
say
cover somewhere.
y'all really left the best on the job to do the public relations part.
Listen,
Actually-
Bone Man has
All right,
the
if we
dulcet tones to calm any crowd.
That
Have
might
I
be a
already
good point.
mentioned that
Should I
we
stay
not
and
to-
manage them?
I was gonna say I planned on effing off with Archer solely on account of my boneness. But I also wanted to make a point on the way out to go to the bride and groom. You two make a lovely couple.
Are the bride and groom out?
Oh yeah, I thought they
Only
were
the
in
groom. Only the
Oh,
groom.
okay.
The
Well,
bride
because
didn't
I-
come out.
You know, can we say that the groom is standing next to just a random woman?
Yes.
You two make a lovely couple.
And I was just gonna go. She's not. She's not in white. She's not in white. That's not the bride.
Bone Man,
I
no, that's his
said what
sister.
I
Bone
said.
Man.
I was gonna say that was his aunt.
It's
Roll an
the
insight
ghost.
check, Bone Man.
Oh no.
It's the ghost.
A 12?
Well, they do look like they make a lovely couple. You don't read anything
the
into the
wedding.
sideways glance they give each other as you walk on by.
I'm a skeleton. My uncle is Charon. It's up
I-
to me to ship it.
In my head, what it is that like it's a woman in like a suit where she's clearly part of the groom's party.
Mhm.
like it's his sister. Like he had his sister be his best man or something.
Mhm. It's
Wonderful.
his best friend from childhood, who's not his girlfriend.
In fact, not
And I'm
in
sure if
the-
we ask her about it, she has no thoughts on the matter.
Hey, this isn't the load-bearing romance. I don't care if I break up this wedding.
It's
In
true. As
fact,
it turns out,
you
it's
know
not
what?
them.
No, it's funny. It's like, in fact, not into women, or like not into men. Clearly into
Hmm.
women. Just very like gross.
Ugh. Awesome. So everybody's going back with Lucius. Is Bone Man, Bone Mouse, and Archer? Is that right? Or is Bowman also still coming?
Bowman will still go, I guess.
Okay. So Manbo, you're outside with the crowd.
I'm picking up chairs and trying to reset the wedding festivities.
That's very sweet of you. I would have helped, but they're like 4 times my size.
Right.
I'm
right.
also
I'm
imagining-
huge, so
I imagine
I
like a
would've
couple
helped,
times
but
you've gone
I'm
to bend over and
inconsiderate.
you knock something else down because just your giant.
right, pulling the china shop. So for every one chair I put up, I knock 4 down. you know?
I'd help, but I'm inconsiderate.
It's fair.
Awesome. So everybody, except for Manbo, who is doing his best, makes their way into Lucius's office.
This is my favorite mental image. Manbo bending over to pick up
Sorry.
a chair and knocking
Sorry.
over 4 more.
The sad part really was the little old lady he knocked over.
Yeah,
Oh.
turned around.
Ah!
Tried putting her back up, but she's not super structurally sound.
Ah!
She steps on the bowstring, goes flying.
Just rockets away.
Oh no!
Those, it's those
think I'm gonna
compound
put the
bows.
bow-
Those compound bows, man.
I'm
They
gonna-
really got a lot of force behind them.
I got to put that bow away at the moment. So.
The Maniger. It's a Maniger. All right, so you all head into the room in the Clark house that Lucius Cabot has been preparing for the wedding in the bridal side of everything.
Yeah, I need to be
And-
there. I speak ghost.
You just be ghost. That's important. That's an important distinction. I don't know if I said this out loud, but I did give everybody a hero point.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Gotcha.
cool. I think I have 2 now, right?
I
Did you use one? Because you would have had 3 otherwise.
No.
Yes, I did use 1.
Okay.
I think I've used
I
2
used one
technically because I
as well.
gained 2.
Then you have 1.
Well,
Hero
no,
point
'cause
means that I can't
no,
speak
no,
ghost.
like-
Yes, I can.
now I had gained 2 besides the one we all just got.
Oh, okay.
So now,
Hmm.
now I have
Math.
2. Yeah,
Matt's
I did the math right. RC, be proud.
In your head,
Math
even.
in my RPG? More likely than you think.
How dare you put Batman on my calculator? So you head into this office that he's got appointed, and he goes over and he sits down at the vanity he's been getting ready in front of,
Mhm.
and he sort of lets his guard down a little bit. He's had this sort of "I'm an immortal dick" energy about himself, and he sort of seeps down a little bit when he is away from the prying eye of everybody else. He says, "How do you know that you've seen Genevieve?"
Was it me who saw her? Or was
Yes, it was
Okay.
Archer. No, Archer was with the Archer was with the groom, so he did see the
Yeah, she looked
he
very
saw
sad.
Genevieve.
Yeah.
I saw her trailing. It's not his relation then. It's her
Right.
relation. I saw her trailing gloomily behind the groom.
That'd be his son-in-law, right? Oh, his future son-in-law.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
would
his
be-
future son-in-law,
Whose name is
Bradley Clark.
Yeah, trailing behind Bradley.
I haven't told anyone about Genevieve in decades. She and I were intended to wed, but her brother, the hero Joseph Clark, wouldn't have any part of it. He said that I was no good for her, and that I would only lead her down my demonic path.
And you haven't been able to see her spirit
No,
since she
No.
passed?
I think part of Joseph Clark's curse on my family has prevented me from seeing her. Or perhaps it is a side effect of my pact. But she is kept from me.
That's rough, buddy.
I was like, I don't.
So,
Indeed.
so I expect this to be a no, but I'm dead, so I'll ask. For the price of a hero point, can she like possess my bones for a couple minutes so they can hash some stuff out?
Yeah, I'd say that Bone Man can open himself up to have her jump his bones.
No, she
I-
just took the other guy's bones.
I
That's
wa-
not, like,
That's
I,
the official name of this power stunt. It's just jump my bones.
Making the leap until the next leap is the leap home.
God, I've already
Hey,
forgotten
all I
this
see is
guy's.
the pottery clay and
I've already forgotten this guy's name. Who the hell am I talking to?
His name is
Lucius
Lucius
Cabot.
Cabot.
Lucius. I look at Lucius and say, "Would you like to make a collect call?"
she looks like Whoopi Goldberg.
someone get the pottery wheel out.
Right.
Lucius sort of gives you a look, Bone Man. And he
Some-
says,
He wasn't already giving this guy a look. He's a skeleton.
He already met him.
most skeletons don't
Well, I
bother him.
He hangs out with demons,
So-
like he's fine.
Sometimes,
Right, right.
He just gave
Sometime-
him the skin suit.
sometimes the spirits of the dead can possess me, and I feel like I kind of owe you for this dope people suit. Obviously, I'll need to make sure that Genevieve is okay with it. But would you like to make a collect call?
I think I would, but I don't know if I want the rest of you here for that conversation.
I won't be. At least not mentally.
I have one of this is me. Do I have one of the arrows? Then
There were 3 left. Who fired the arrow at the
I
kid?
shot a child.
You did shoot a child. I
I
believe
think I have one of them, right?
Like
Yeah,
we
I
glossed
think-
over that in the recap.
Yeah.
we sure
Shot a
did.
child.
I
I don't have one because I'm too big. So.
Yeah,
I
I think the
think
rest.
Carrying them all
Yeah,
to
you've
you
got a
have
love
one.
missile.
okay. I am going to roll stealth to try and like go off the shoulder somewhere where he doesn't notice, so I can stay in the room.
All right, we'll excuse ourselves then.
Let me see if this. Where did my? Okay. Hopefully, I roll that insane stealth again because that would be super convenient. That is. I mean, that's pretty good.
That's a good stealth check.
Yeah.
Bowmouse disappears as everybody
Wow.
else is trying to. I'm not even gonna roll a perception check for him because he's distracted.
Yeah.
I know
Right.
exactly how I want to do this.
I'll excuse myself, but I secretly hope someone who stays in the room leaves their comms open so I can get all the tea.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the exact
Oh
same
yeah,
thing.
my comms are completely on. We're totally like,
Cool. We're like, we'll give you some privacy.
yeah, we're
Wink,
live.
wink.
She has to
Wiretap
mute her
the room,
side
though.
though.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you gossips! I am a private communication line. And I sort of shoo everyone that has skin and isn't a mouse out of the room.
Is
Everything that has
All
skin
right.
and isn't a mouse.
Wait,
is the nebulous New England state that is Freedom City's home a state that requires both parties to be aware of recordings?
No,
Perfect.
especially not in Freedom City.
This is me trying to remember from last time. Was there like a glow about them before? Like
You just had to figure out who
we
it
just
was.
had, just had to figure it.
Right.
Well, like no, it was like with the moment. It was just like when they hugged, right? It wasn't. There wasn't like.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
an opportune
Okay.
moment.
Okay. Cool.
Whatever feels right. Whenever it feels right to shoot an old man.
I was like, I definitely have to shoot the old man and not the skeleton, right?
You could pin them together with one shot like we tried with the kids.
Just goes through Bowman's boat.
We'd have to leave Bone Man here because now he's with Lucius for the rest of time.
Yeah.
And he lived happily ever after.
No, Bone Man needs to get back to his bone family or something. Or something.
Is that
Bone
like,
kid.
God, why am I imagining Bowman's family, like Chewbacca's family and the Star Wars Christmas
Oh,
special that you
no.
never heard of
Oh,
again?
jeez.
I'm
Oh
ready
my
for the Bone Man Christmas special.
This is Bo Christmas. It's Death Day.
Feliz
Well, I mean-
Navidad!
Can Brandon have a hero point?
Yep. I was
Yes!
just kicking it in.
Good lord.
Feliz Navidad. I want that on a shirt.
I'm just wondering about the Chris Mouse celebrations too.
Ah!
Oh. This is
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Oh yeah, the plot. We're playing the story, aren't we?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm ready with my little,
Yeah,
with my
this-
tiny little arrow.
This is not just a pun factory.
Are we sure?
so Bone Mouse is readying the little arrow. Bone Man, what does it look like as you take on?
So I imagine that once everyone's ushered out of the room, I close the door behind him, and with my back still turned, I kind of cryptically say, "You'll know when the prompt comes. All you need to do is say your name. Do you understand?"
Yes, says Lucius.
Wonderful. And I whip around dramatically. "You are receiving a collect call from..."
Lucius Cabot.
"Do you accept the charges?" She said, "Yeah," and I imagine that I start to glow with like an excessive white energy. My eyes glow completely yellow, and the "yeah" slowly transforms into her voice before finally, "Yes."
I love that. And since you guys have the comms on, you're gonna make me talk to myself. I was gonna hand wave
My
this.
favorite thing to have GMs do.
Yeah.
Gotta make you suffer a little. Comms.
I didn't get this job to be uncomfortable.
I-
It's just
To be
you can
fair,
handle
I
it.
was,
It's like
I
so
was still
touching.
gonna
We
be in
can't
the
even.
room, like listening.
I didn't give his job to be a telephone, yet here we are.
They sort of Lucius sort of looks at Bone Man's body that is now glowing with this energy, and Bone Mouse, you can see Genevieve's form is sort of superimposed over Bone Man's physical form, sort of the silvery, iridescent
It's just to
spectral
herself.
figure.
To herself, she goes, "Oh, she's pretty."
And Lucius stands shakily. He says, "My beloved, I've traveled across an ocean of time, unmoored without your guidance, and I've been I have been led astray more often than I can say, and I apologize for letting you down and for not being able to see you sooner. And she sort of quietly floats over and raises a spectral hand up to his cheek to wipe away a single manly tear that's streaking down his chin.
But the hand is a skeleton hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a skeleton hand wrapped in a silver ghost hand.
Look, just let Alex use the pretty language and infer that all of this is happening with his silly skelly boy.
And she looks at him and says that I have only seen you struggle. I've never seen you be less than what you are. And I've never been disappointed in the decisions that you have made to survive in a world without me.
Aww.
And
Aw.
from this point on, if there is a way for us to be together, I will find it. We will conquer Mr. Infamy together if we have to. We will move heaven and earth to finally have the love that we were denied in our life. And she extends a hand to Lucius, who takes it eagerly.
And then while they're holding hands, I'm gonna little arrow is gonna. I'm gonna imagine that it actually does go through Bone Man. It's Lucius.
Just hits him in the face.
Right in the heart. In the heart.
Why did you aim through my pelvis?
Oh shit.
Bone Man, you should be wearing pants.
Your pelvis is not.
Why?
that
There's
mighty.
nothing to indecently expose.
Yeah, he's not Pants Man.
Yeah.
Shut up, RC, or you're gonna end up with Pants Man in the Mayhem verse.
Oh, we lost Claude.
Look what
over
you
that.
did. You made
Thanks.
Claude leave, RC.
He's not Pants Man.
Curse my abilities of.
Pants, man.
I imagine because I was imagining it hitting his heart, so that's way above where your pelvis would be, Bone Man.
No, you curved the
Ricochet
arrow.
shot.
You curved the bullet.
I was gonna say Bow Mouse is down here, and the pelvis is up here, and the heart is up here. So
Oh.
there's a
I-
shot.
I was imagining Bone Mouse is like on a bookshelf or something.
Oh, okay.
Writing.
What the
Perfect.
hell happened to
Yeah.
me there?
Troy
Got shot with an
missed
arrow.
You awaited.
Yeah.
And the arrow flies through and slams into Lucius, and he is overcome with this sort of silvery platinum energy. And his eyes glaze and they clear, and he says, "I can see you now. I've never been able to see you before, not just you in this vessel. Something has happened that we must strike now." And he wanders away, and Genevieve leaves Bone Man's body, and the two of them leave the wedding.
And I imagine
Oh,
that
wow.
the second Bone
You
Man.
still need to walk your daughter down the aisle.
She'll be fine.
I imagine that the second
Bow,
Bone Man's
bow,
back
bow.
in control. Just, oh, thank God! I was so worried I was gonna come back when he was smooching.
You really?
All right, and so over the comms, you guys hear, "Oh, last one," and I set the chair down, and then all of a sudden it gets knocked over by my massive frame, and they domino effect all of the chairs back onto the ground. And I throw my bow hands up, and I'm just like, I give up.
And you say a word that can't be repeated on stream.
Yeah.
Right.
As
the wait
we,
staff, the wait staff looks at Mambo, and they say, "I think we could pick it up. We appreciate the help."
Oh, I was gonna suggest that have Bowman Prime call Johnny Rocket.
I put my head or my hands in where my head would be, and I sulk off down back to the plane.
God, RC picked the shittiest time to tell that joke.
Well, he was trying to chew on something.
No, I was drinking tea.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is supposed to be soothing my throat, you butt pipe.
Hey, you had a tiara, girl. I saw her.
I'm sorry. I'm getting in character.
I guess I sneak out of the room. But also I'm like, dude, your daughter's still getting married. What the fuck? Like,
Let him be with his
1,000
ghost,
years?
honey. The daughter can always get divorced and get married again. You can only be with your ghost love the first time once.
Just because I assume you had her with a different lady does not mean you can walk out of her wedding.
That's true. This is like Rose waking up on the Titanic and not with her husband and loving family in the
Yeah.
afterlife.
Right. What the? What's Billy Zane doing here? I mean, come on.
He will stay for the wedding, and Genevieve was very excited to see Bradley get married too. So
They just go off to the
Cute.
woods for 20 minutes. No further elaboration is needed.
Beaumouse does not follow them there. Some privacy is needed. And
Bone Man considers it, but only because I have bone in the name.
He's such a boner.
You slip one of our
Okay.
comms on them, and we
We
can
gotta-
just keep listening forever.
this is me trying to remember what the last big thing was. Was it like villain prom?
it was villain prom. It was the Sinister
Yeah.
Hawkins dance.
Yeah.
Sinister
Oh, hell
Hawkins.
yeah, I love Rom.
So the girls
it's at the
asked the
Crown
guys,
Tower.
right?
Yes, and it's at the Crown Tower Hotel in Emerald City.
That's my
And
neck
the
of the woods.
conflict is enemies to lovers.
Everybody back in the plane.
Yes.
I'm already
Let's
in the
get out
plane
of the- let's-
sulking.
Wait, enemies to lovers. Is it like there's a hero involved, or we'll find out when we get there?
The
It's
plane's knocked and loaded. Let's go.
Yeah. Beaumouse is
Ah,
tiny bit disappointed to be leaving before the cake is cut, but gotta do what you gotta do.
I do have to. I have to ask Beaumouse if there's a Tuna Turner in her world.
oh,
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Tuna Turner.
Tuna Turner. Wow.
I assume we grabbed
She
some
gets
shrimp
buried in
cocktails
a
on the way to
can.
the plane.
what's Louse got to do with it?
What was that about a cocktail, Bowman?
I said I assume we grabbed
Right.
cocktails on the way to the
Yeah, we just
plane.
I assume it's like cocktail hour. We just grab them and go.
Just grab
Oh, I
them and
definitely
go.
just swipe
I-
like a whole bottle of vodka.
I definitely imagine that
Oh,
with,
no.
with how
I've been hanging out with
gentle
Arctic Fox.
With how gentle everyone's
actually-
been-
Actually, I
Oh.
don't think Beaumouse grabbed a cocktail because she would fucking swim in them. Like, she asked someone to grab her some champagne to pour into a smaller cup when they get on the plane.
A drop.
Yeah.
A thimble.
with how gentle everyone's been with this cake,
I
I imagine
feel
that I sprint
like-
by and just grab a piece. Just,
I put some like champagne in like a holder that's definitely meant for a candle.
Does Bone Man eat?
He eats cake.
He does
I
now.
eat chaos.
Cake is
Okay.
chaos. All right, so we're on the
Let's-
plane.
Yeah. And then I was like, should we all try to dress up to blend in for villain prom? I guess I
Yeah,
don't need
right.
to. But
Weirdly enough, this feels like the one place where I don't need to do that.
Yeah, I also feel like Manbo could probably take point on this.
That's true.
I more meant dress up. I assume there's a dress code for prom.
It is black tie.
Oh.
It's sinister black tie.
Oh.
I left my
Oh my god.
I was
I
gonna
left
say
my
there
good
was
rib cage back at the house.
my dark anti-hero phase. I wonder if that costume is in here somewhere. I was running around with a sword for some reason. It made no sense really.
I like the idea that Beaumouse is in a little dress. It's like-
Oh, it's the
kind of
Hellfire
sparkly.
Gala for supervillain kids.
Oh yes, that's awesome.
Well, since it's a Sinister Sadie Hawkins desk, Beaumouse asked her date out. So you get
Power.
your choice of which of the four of us, or you can have all four of us.
Yeah, she's just gonna go stag.
God.
It's okay.
There you go.
Ah!
Go
How
stag.
dare you?
Yeah.
This group of adults at this child's prom.
We're chaperones. It's fine.
I'm a skeleton.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm a
Uh,
skeleton.
Who is organizing the qualifications for you to be chaperones for this event?
Someone unqualified.
I'll
I
hack
just-
into the computer system.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm trying to think of who's a villain that we could all presumably say that we work for. Fletcher
well,
definitely
there's
needs
lots
to
of
do
Terminus
something to
stuff.
hide his identity.
We're all mooks for Orion the Hunter.
Oh,
There you go.
we could also just say that Fletcher
Diana.
is Bowman, but he's being mind controlled.
Who's that villain?
Oh,
that
I'm
looks
actually
like
from
Paul
the other
Bearer?
Earth. I'm Black Bowman.
Oh.
I think you're talking about the embalmer.
Yes, I was hired by the embalmer.
I'm small.
like
I
the
could,
one-
I could sit in someone's suit pocket if we need.
Well, I got plenty of room, so
Hang on. So since we've established that I'm just like the glamour that I have is just like a meat suit. Hypothetically, could Bow Mouse like sit in my ribs? I put on the glamour and like
I'm not doing that. Gross.
it would hide you.
It would
Yeah.
work.
It would work. I'm not doing that. They're all putting on suit pockets, and unlike my nice clothes, you have a million fucking pockets in your nice clothes.
I am the pockets.
I am the
I am
pockets.
the pockets.
I am the
You're-
pockets.
Yeah,
That
somebody
knock.
clip that, please. Somebody.
I
clip
was
that right
born
there.
as a pocket. You
My
really
mom-
put on clothes.
Edmund Parkinson the Third.
You merely sewed on the pockets.
I was
I am
Um,
going to sit in someone's tuxedo jacket pocket because that is way more glamorous than your glamour shit.
Well, F
I
you. I didn't want you in my chest cavity.
Liar.
I'm going to. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not trained in it. Does anybody have technology training?
I'm a skeleton.
That didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
God.
I have
Let me
zero.
check my
I have
skill.
0 in technology, so I'm gonna assume no.
Dang, same.
I've
zero
got a
also.
+6.
Okay,
It
then
you.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
I think you should hack into something to like fake our credentials.
Mhm.
Make some credentials. Okay,
Correct.
that's a good idea. We'll try to
Again,
Hack
don't
into it
bother
from
my
our
credentials.
secure-
I'm hiding out in someone's pocket.
computer on the plane.
You should write in there that I'm a surprise guest to the villainry from Terminus.
Mm.
Mm.
A Terminus
I'm like
celebrity.
the-
Ah, yes, every
I'm like,
prom has
oh,
a
that-
celebrity guest.
He's with the
I'm
band.
the celebrity DJ. I
Interesting.
get the turntables up there, and I'm all like, "Put
The
your
Terminus
hands up."
tables.
I'm giving Bone.
Yeah,
I'm giving Manbo a hero point.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Deserved.
Fist bump, fist bump. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get into the system and like add a couple of chaperones
Hmm.
on the planning side of things.
Awesome. Go ahead.
You
Give me a
would-
Here we go,
technology check.
VPN. He VPNs.
Go ahead and give me a technology check, Claude.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Nice.
We're in charge of the dance now.
This is our dance.
Look
It's
at
weird.
me.
We're on the prom committee.
Look at me. I'm the prom committee now.
Bone Mouse is the queen.
Yay!
That's right.
We also rigged the
Here's a little
voting
tiara.
to
I
have the
can-
prom we never had. Collectively. I like it.
The crowd is 3 times too big for her.
So as I'm on there, I'm like, okay, guys, I need names to like pretend who we're gonna be.
Ah.
Yes.
Are
That's
we,
awesome.
we're in agreement that
Oh.
I'm just chilling in someone's pocket, right? We don't need
Yeah,
to
they won't know
yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Hmm.
Name me Bone Mike.
Like a microphone or short for Michael.
Yes.
All right, your name is Bonathan Michael, Bone Mike for short.
Thank you.
Bonathan Michael.
Bonathan Michael.
So
Is Bone Mike part of the DJ setup?
My parents didn't want me.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
not putting that in. They don't have a note line for me to say that. I'm sorry.
That's why I'm dead.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Archer, what are we calling you?
Let's try and find my copy of Threat Report.
Bonathan Michael Jr., my beautiful
It's the whole
son.
family.
Absolutely
The
not.
Bonathan
Is
family.
it Bonathan Michael? Oh wait, I've got an idea. Give me just one more second.
Well,
I
I'm
think I
going to be
broke
an
the
ambassador
DM.
from Terminus.
No, yeah, they
We're
can
putting
use
the
his
band
phone.
back
His
together.
phone's as a xylophone.
Just take the instruments from the band at the wedding, and you guys can just show up as the band.
We should have. They can't be
I wish we
trusted.
would've
Look
thought
at
of it.
what they did with them.
We double back real quick. We're missing the drum, though. It got blown up in the pyrotechnic display.
Bone Man is the percussion entirely by himself.
Right. I play the bass.
I accept my role.
It's weird. Every time Bone Man opens his mouth, a cymbal crashes.
I'm going as sharpshooter, who I will put has worked with Orion the Hunter in the past. That's his claim to fame.
And I am Robin Hoodlum.
Wow.
F off.
And
Is that
I
a threat
work-
report?
No, that's a character I just made up.
Okay.
Amazing.
I was going to have to
It's
take
gonna
that out
be
of
a
threat
threat
report.
You're gonna have to
Did you,
retroactively remove it
Arcee,
from
you
every
steal
copy.
from everyone for yourself.
Yeah. And I work for Maldor the Mystic.
Oh my
wow.
wow.
Work for the big names. Okay.
Robin Hoodlum
Name
robs
drop.
from the rich, gives to himself, and name drops.
I work for Jeff Bezos.
That's how you died.
Jeff Bonzos.
Oh, Jesus.
Also,
Talk about the
Alex, what was the other
Boneverse.
book? It was Threat Report and
Rogues Gallery.
Rogues Gallery. Maybe that's the one I have.
In Bomos's universe, it's Jeff Bezos.
He's the only human.
Exactly.
That's why
Jeff
he's in charge.
My brain made that Zeus.
Oh,
like, the
no,
god.
I don't-
was
I don't-
like, what?
I don't need a Bezos in my universe. That's fine.
I made it
No,
zoo,
you're
like the
stuck
place
with-
you enslave animals.
Gotcha.
Oh no, I thought of another pun.
Is it
Elon
Jeff
Muskrat.
Bezos?
Elon Musk.
Elon Muskrat.
It's short for elongated muskrat. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Elon. That's terrible.
So we've got Bone Mike, Sharpshooter, Robin Hoodlum, and then Manbo, you're just going to go as the Terminus guest DJ?
Yeah. Terminus. Terminus DJ. Manbo, y'all. Yeah.
And Bowman.
Get my German accent on.
Wait, Bowman, what are you putting it for yourself?
I'm sharpshooter.
Okay, oh, that's your name. Okay, I thought that was your job.
It's both.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I still feel
Both.
good about
He
Robin
works
Hoodlum.
for Orion the Hunter.
You should. It's
You
a great name.
It's great. Honestly, I'll be disappointed that doesn't show up somewhere in our universe.
All right. So you all have cover identities. You're on your way to Supervillain Prom.
Robin
By the
walks
time you arrive in Emerald City, it is winding down into the evening hours. It looks like it is getting dark.
Do we
You
need to
are
get
able.
do we need to get oh my god, tux for these guys, or is there like some on the plane?
I do love the idea that canonically you accidentally said tusks at first.
It makes sense because of the world.
Exactly.
Tuxedos.
Rachel didn't
Tuxedos.
misspeak. She's in character.
Yeah,
I
she's
am-
that
I'm
plugged
so,
in.
I'm so method that like
I do meth too.
Yeah, I
During
wish
the
Rachel
break,
would quit
Just
sending
had
me
a bunch
mice
of
in the mail.
crackers and was just
How? You're a skeleton, though.
it was wild.
Anyway, what were you saying, Alex?
I don't remember. You guys arrive in Emerald City as evening
I
is
asked if we
dawning.
had the fancy suits for them because I don't want to try and say it again.
Yeah, there's probably fancy suits on the plane.
Okay.
Or some kind of
Ballroom.
replicator?
Okay.
Penguin suits?
Yeah,
Well,
some
I
kind
know
of
the ballroom place is in Seattle, so
yeah. There's probably like in the Spider-Man movie where there's that suit maker in the back of the plane that you guys can make a suit on the way over.
3D
for all of
print
you.
our suits.
Yeah, you could print your
Yes.
supervillain costume.
Nice.
cool. I make an LED bow tie.
That's
And that's
what's
all.
Bow tie.
up.
Yeah.
It's all bow ties. Every tie you guys tie.
It's all bow ties.
Bow ties all the way down.
But it is evening. The sun has gone down over the horizon, and you are able to find your way to the Crown Hotel, which has a big revolving restaurant on top of it, which is where prom is going to be taking place.
I said, let's just go in like we're supposed to be here, because apparently we are.
We are.
I am convinced that I am supposed to be here now.
You know, that
Yeah.
makes perfect sense too, because it's the Crown Hotel on top of a rotating, it's at the bottom of Queen Anne Hill in real life. So.
All right, so yeah, we mosey on in. What do we see?
Do I need to roll anything to not be found in this pocket?
No, you're
Okay.
you're down in there. Nobody's looking for you.
You're
No
down.
one thinks to look for me.
At every part I go to, I check people's pockets for mice.
I
Is that a
was
normal
about
thing?
in my head they were gonna check people for weapons. And found
Hmm.
mice.
At the
But at
villain
this kind of
prom?
place, they make sure you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The villain thing. Yeah.
For your own good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like,
Nice
Are you
piece.
carrying?
excellent.
You should be. So there are people at the door of the hotel. It sort of leads to the top of this. The restaurant is on top of a sort of standard Art Deco hotel. It's at a big rotating circular platform on top of it that spins around with the viewing deck to look out over the city as it rotates. There are people at the front door where limousines are coming and they're dropping kids off, and you are able to walk up to a woman sort of dressed in a very form-fitting black dress that spools out into a mermaid cut.
Mhm.
She has sort of a long skeletal black spine running down her back, and she has a whip on her hip.
I would like to approach her and compliment her spine.
Typical, average thing that you do. Good conversation starter.
Nice spine.
She
Oh,
looks at
fine,
you. What a lovely spine you have. All the better to run away from you with. And she looks at you, Bone Man, and she says, I see that you are one of the people who was added to the itinerary mysteriously this afternoon.
I'm a skeleton.
And you must be Bone Mike.
I am. How did you know?
Lucky guess.
Seems a little transparent to me.
Haha, just like my ribs.
You're here as a chaperone. Head upstairs, and you will be assigned your sector.
Sounds good to me. I'll skedaddle along with my crew. Yeah.
We'll file in behind him. Give a nod.
She stops Manbo before he comes in.
Oh yeah, I thought that was going too smoothly.
Damn.
You were supposed to be here several hours ago to set up.
Don't worry, milady.
Last minute replacement.
This has nothing to do with the plot. This is just how DJs are.
Yes, that's right. Actually,
I assume you'll be able
I
to
had a
start
prior
everything on
engagement.
time.
No problem. I've got this. This is what I do.
Sure.
She looks you up and down. Give me an insight check, Manbo.
Yeah, I got it. Where is it? I'm gonna find that damn thing. Insight, right?
Yep.
It's making me think of Clayface from the Harley Quinn animated series.
Yes.
Well, okay. Can I substitute that for intimidation?
I mean, you could try.
I mean, I've got a much better intimidation to be like,
Yeah, but
you're
it's gonna,
doubting my abilities,
I was gonna say it's gonna leave them disliking you.
right? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm shooting in the dark.
What
here.
for insight? Like, what are we rolling insight for? Is it just to see what she thinks, or
Yeah, to figure out what her vibe is about.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Manbo's,
Say stick
uh,
to insight.
then I was just stick to insight.
Okay.
And do any of us know her?
Okay.
Like recognize her?
Um,
17, all natural.
A Jean Braid, I'm guessing.
17. You get the impression she is not overly impressed with you, Manbo.
Well, neither
That's
am I,
fine.
but that's okay.
Neither am I.
Give it time.
Archer, you would recognize her as Jean Braid. Bowman, you would probably recognize her as Marionette.
Marionette?
Mm-hmm.
Is there an animal version I would recognize her?
Probably.
Ma-
She's the
Marion Eel.
Marion Neal. She is
I
the.
refuse.
She's kind of the number one teacher at the Elysium Academy and the Shadow Academy. In a past life, she was a supervillain of her own.
I did a search for the name and found it.
Actually, she was on the mission force that you were on when you left the multiverse. Archer.
Oh snap!
Oh, but from a different universe, so this one doesn't know me.
Yeah, different timeline.
So yeah, I'm probably a little perturbed by seeing her and just try to don't really try to make eye contact. In fact, probably almost too conspicuously not making eye contact.
Yeah, give me an insight check, Archer.
If you insist. Let's see. Insight, you say?
So
Yeah.
can I assume that the DJ gear is in there?
You can
You
assume
didn't bring
whatever
your
you
own?
want.
I got
Oh,
a
no.
15.
Okay,
If you got a hero point,
Thanks,
you can make
man.
it anything you want.
That's
Wow,
true. If
Craig.
you-
that's right. That's right.
So yeah, I got a 15.
You don't know if she recognized you or not. You can't tell. She's being a little cagey.
I at least have one hero point left. I might have two. I don't remember now. I think it's
Craig's right. It would be Jean Ray as in Manta Ray.
I like it. I like it.
Listen, this is a technically still a Valentine's Day adventure. I'm not afraid to seduce a supervillain if I got it to get out of the
Oh
situation.
my goodness! Ready. I'm ready to witness it.
look. It would be really hard for Beaumouse to do this. So it's one of you gotta do this.
Anyway, so yes, since she didn't seem to make me, I just keep going,
Okay.
following in Sharpshooter and Bone Mike.
Bone Mike.
What if in Michael?
Don't encourage them. So what do we see when we get in?
Sorry, I just saw the private chat.
Oh no!
Oh God, I haven't been looking.
Oh no!
That's for the best.
Yeah, you probably don't want to start now.
Oh boy.
So the elevator leads you up to the top of this hotel where the restaurant is, and it opens up, and you can see that there are people putting last minute preparations in place before the kids arrive. There are sort of caterers running around, setting up tables, putting out punch bowls, putting out little snacks. There is a very pissed off looking young woman sitting over by the sound booth, wondering where the DJ is. There are several other chaperones.
Do you have
who
a playlist to pop in there?
There are several other
Yeah,
chaperones
but
who
it's all
are
foreigner.
walking around and setting up tables and hanging up streamers and banners and things like that. It seems oddly
guess so.
wholesome for the event that it is.
Well, the kids deserve to have some fun.
Yeah, before they're out terrorizing the rest of us, I say quietly to Bone Mouse or Bone Mouse. Bone Mouse is a different character.
Oh no!
So I'll head
No,
over to the DJ booth.
It's me in Bone Man's universe.
But yeah, I say that quietly. I was like, before they grow up and terrorize a lot of us. Some of them probably already are. I think actually, if anything,
Oh, wait,
Archer's doing recruitment for Project Freedom while he's looking around.
I can redeem these kids.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
I asked Archer before I head over to the DJ booth if I could get that tape from him, and I'll make sure to return it.
What was that?
Archer has a tape?
Oh
The
yes,
Foreigner
Oh,
tape.
yes!
I have the Foreigner tape.
Oh, you do
Because I've been,
have the
I've been,
foreign
I've been
tape.
collecting them as I go, and I discreetly
Yeah.
take it out and slip it over to the giant Manbo.
Might
I
luck out. That could flesh out. or-
I'm more
very
saying this for,
discreetly.
I said I'm more saying this for flavor text. I was like, I'd give you my phone for my playlist, but I think I think the music might be a little different here. There's a lot more animal, like there's a lot more talk of animals in my music.
They still have Cotton Eye Joe though.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Of course they do.
So the Manbo, as you head over to the
Oh, is someone?
It's actually Kitten Eye Joe.
Kitten Eye Joe.
I was going with Jackalope.
It's
No,
unfortunate we already made
Cottonmouth
Ray.
Joe.
Oh, sorry, there's someone else who is a Manta Ray, Carly Rae Jepsen. Except now spelled Ray, because that is not how you spell her
Manta
name.
Ray Jepsen.
Mm-hmm.
Steve
Oh,
Manta Ray Vaughn.
Manta Ray Cyrus.
Manta Ray Cyrus.
So many Rays in the music industry.
Don't tell my heart.
Billy Manta Ray Cyrus.
Ironically enough, he's Billy
Billy
Goat
Goat Cyrus. Yeah, I don't know how that
Yeah.
happened,
Billy
but that's
Goat.
It would,
Bah.
now I'm trying to think of a Miley pun that works with it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
We'll come back to it.
It's just also a goat named Miley.
Yeah, mull on that.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Uh, so keep an eye out for enemies that we want to ship.
My God,
Yeah.
Fletcher, we're surrounded.
I mean, enemies with each other.
Oh yeah, because we do know that it's enemies to
Yeah.
lovers, like in character.
Yep,
Mhm.
Manbo, when you head over to the DJ booth, you see there is a perplexed young woman who looks frustrated. She's trying to set up the speakers and things. She looks over at you and says, "You're the Terminus guy, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Your associate dropped this off like 30 minutes ago, and I've been trying to figure out how to set it up, but he left in a hurry."
No problem. I got this.
Here you
All right, do your thing.
All right, so I'm going to look for the specialist from the high school
go.
and employ them, intimidate them into fixing my shit. I look for the nerdiest of all the villains.
That has to be a specialization for like villains. You have to have someone in the base who's like working on your sound equipment.
Isn't
Yeah.
there?
You gotta have someone to
is-
hack all the TVs when you're
isn't
making
there
your
an,
special like speech.
Is there like an otaku guy?
There is Dakataku. He's in Starhaven right now, though.
Ah, okay.
He grew up.
You got a kid?
He got a
Does he
real
have a
job.
kid?
No.
Like
No.
Kombuche?
You'll ever have one.
I'm gonna say Bone Man. Sorry, not Bone Man. Bowman is the only one of us that has technology, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try it on my comms message him. I was like, "You kind of know how to set stuff up. Go see if you can help him figure that out."
Yeah, it's
You can
probably
be my
gonna be the
roadie.
best way to
Bowman's my
maintain
roadie.
cover.
Yes.
Guys, just let me know if you see the targets. Yeah, I'll head over and
do.
try to.
Well,
I'm
actually,
imagining I'm just
you
like
because we're
peeking
on
out of the
stage.
pocket, looking around.
I'm just
wait,
looking
what's-
through the
which-
staff here to see who.
And this is the Elysian Academy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we need to. I'm making a pen note if anybody wants to bingo card that we need
Make
to
more students?
flesh. No, we need to flesh out the faculty of the Elysian Academy. It's just
That's a
got
good idea.
it's just got Jean
Yeah.
Braid.
But
How
even,
many
like, the
how
B
many teachers
students
does it
would be
take,
solid.
Alex?
It takes a lot of teachers to train the next generation of malcontents.
Is
Cannon
Miss
fodder.
Scorpion's a level 8, so yeah, she's probably a student.
Yeah, Miss Scorpion's a student.
Miss Big definitely makes it sound like she should be a teacher.
Yeah, right.
Some people try
Oh.
to do things to sound older.
Maybe one of the people from the Labyrinth, because they're funding this school.
Mm.
So there's that one
Ooh,
Peter Hanks guy, I think.
I would
Yeah,
like to take a
they can
look
do it.
around the room. Do I see anyone who looks like they might be a teen hero trying to infiltrate.
Oh, smart. That's really smart.
Give me an insight check, Archer.
All right.
It's only because
And-
this is what Archer would do if he was a teenager.
Yeah. And if I was like, if I was into one of the villains. Oh, nope,
Oh,
7.
Jesus.
I don't notice anything.
Uh,
Wait, no, I have a
can-
hero point.
You do have a hero point.
I'm going to use that hero point. This might be fruitless, but I want it, and it's a 10, but I add that 10, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so 20.
20. Looking around, you
Kind of under the assumption that the kid heroes here are probably similar to the kid heroes from My Earth, since me and Bowman seem to have some crossovers.
Yeah. You do think you see a kid here who looks like they're trying not to stand out?
Okay. Do I, is it just their mannerisms, or do I kind of think I know this kid?
Archer probably would not know this kid.
Okay.
He's kind of standing off to the side by himself. He's wearing a black tuxedo with a blue waistcoat.
Oh.
But Archer
Flashy.
being trained, do you think you see that he might have a few knives and things tucked in various pockets?
That
Hey.
seems normal.
I think
He's
I know.
got a skull motif on his
Oh, okay, yep.
tie.
I
Awesome.
played this character before.
And he's sort of
Um,
looking around, like
Would you
hoping
like to
nobody
share with the
notices him.
class?
Well, no, because in character I don't
Yeah.
know who it is. But since I kind of get a vibe from him, I kind of make my way over. Like let's say he's maybe near the punch bowl kind of thing.
Yeah, it's 90s PSA time.
Yeah. And I'm pouring myself a drink, and I go, "Got any fun plans for the evening?"
Pouring the vodka.
No, I do that slightly just into my. I pull out. I
You
pull out a
gotta
little
spike
bit.
the punch.
Just no, not into the punch. No, I'm not doing that to the kids, but to
Oh,
my
come
own, because I'm part of Project Freedom, so that's just the kind of thing we do. I put it in my own drink, and I let him see that for sure, so he knows I'm cool.
The cool chaperone.
I love that.
I have a problem with alcohol.
I'm giving you an Iron Age hero point.
Only usable for an Iron Age power stunt?
Yes.
Right.
Makes perfect sense.
Glug, glug, glug,
I
glug.
wouldn't have said that, Claude, because I know that's gonna get violent.
He looks at you. He looks at you like you're not even supposed to see me right now. I'm inconspicuous.
He doesn't
Um,
say that though, right?
No, he doesn't say that.
Oh, I was about to say, well, that's
His face says that.
gotcha.
In that I'm a slick teenager, but I'm not really a slick teenager sort of way.
Hmm.
And he says, I'm here to. Somebody invited me, and I'm waiting for her to show up. Like it's not a big deal or anything.
Okay, and I again, just because I got a vibe, I'm just gonna try to maybe make him admit to things, and I kind of go, "I've seen you somewhere before, haven't I? You ever been to Freedom City?"
I don't even know what that is.
Bold.
I just for like this
I don't
would
know
be
what
so,
a city is.
this would be like someone saying like I don't know what New York is, right? Like
Yeah,
New York, never heard of it. What?
I've never heard of
I
Old
call
York.
for a deception roll.
New York, what happened to the old one?
it's in England.
He makes a. I mean, he does.
What's a shame?
He does not succeed on
New
his
York.
deception roll.
Thank you. I'd hate to see
Listen,
the
we're
DC on that.
chaperones. We're here to help you kids out. You're not thinking of trying anything foolish tonight, are you?
I don't know. I don't think it's foolish.
There's a girl he likes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen, I want to be clear. I'm talking about any you're not gonna cause any property damage. I know.
No, why would I do that? I mean, of course I'm going to cause property damage. I'm a budding supervillain, like you, chum.
I like the concept. I like the
So
idea that
very
he said
careless
budding,
with
like
himself.
like as though I don't look 20 years older. And I don't even, I just wordlessly walk away, but I kind of just give him this look into my eye. Like,
Does he
And I
want
go-
me to tear everything up, or does he not want me to? He's looking like he doesn't know how to maintain
So
his cover.
confusing.
They walk away, and Beaumont is like, "Yeah, that kid is definitely not gonna be a villain anytime soon."
And I kind of like relay that. I was like, hey, everybody, look to the punch bowl. Anybody, or actually, I guess I would probably just say, no offense to everybody else, but I'd probably just say it to Bowman. I would say, Bowman, do you recognize this kid?
Let me take a look. Finish setting up this DJ setup. It looks
Are you
pretty
sure
good.
that goes
I got a
in that hole?
24 on that. I've got good aim.
He did not ask if you could put it in. He asked if it does go.
Does it go there? I did.
Does
I
it go in the hole?
That's still how he responds. I don't like.
Yeah.
Do I spot
I've got good aim.
this
Yeah.
character?
Or has this character had kind of like a ghostly disappearance?
Bowman, you definitely spot him when Archer points him out to you, and you, being a regular attendee of Claremont to check in on Next Gen, you recognize him as Wraith.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am aware of this kid. I don't know him personally, but names and stuff. He's a Claremonter. Very quietly.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was gonna say. All right, I thought he looked a little too I don't know, a little too polished for
Green.
a little too. Well, I mean, all these kids here are green. I wasn't worried about that.
Green in a
I
different way.
I mumble quietly into my pocket.
You don't think he's gonna be up to anything?
We're on comms. You don't need to mumble into your pocket.
Just then, I imagine
Actually-
there's a large screech over the microphone as I get the wrong cord in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that is just worse over comms. Don't have them open when that happens.
all of us
Yeah, it's like,
simultaneously like have to
Grab our head.
It's like that scene in the. It's like that scene in the Truman Show when everybody gets feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Bone Man's fine.
Yeah, it just resonates.
No,
in
we
the
are-
bones.
The mouse, it's like reverberating around the pocket. So he's like, ah.
Ah.
Instantly dies.
Oh
The
no.
feedback. That's it.
Oh no!
Bowman
rough.
specifically, Wraith is a student named Luke Dixon. He's in Next Gen. He's sort of like a cybernetic ninja. He's got a lot of robot parts that have been replaced in his body after an accident, and he sneaks around and does ninja stuff.
He's the second coolest kid in Next Gen.
Who's the coolest kid in Next Gen?
Junior.
Bowman
Junior
Jr.
Stan. Did he seem like he was like gonna start a fight or anything?
No, he's definitely trying to keep it cool. I don't think he wants anybody to know where he's actually here from. But he said it's someone. He said some girl invited him here. Probably some
man.
ne'er do well.
He's getting started on the whole femme fatale thing early.
Yeah.
Happens
Well,
happens to all of us.
I mean,
It really does. Oh.
All of the
I-
archers look
honestly-
at each other.
the mouse is like, nah.
Well, yeah, because no, go on.
She's into clean cut guys, right? Like nice guys. So obviously she's the one that's got the issue at being a villain protege, probably. It's like role reversal, you know.
Or maybe he's got, a lot of doubts, but he should fight through it. We got to figure out who we gotta.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean,
Well, see, we
he's-
don't know if he's the one or not either. So
That's true. That's true.
I
Could
mean,
be anyone.
he's the best bet we got right now.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on him.
Mhm.
We'll just wait for her to show up.
Do you want me to try and trail this kid?
Oh,
I think that's a good
that's
idea.
a good idea.
Okay, I'm going to roll stealth to trail. Do we say Wraith? Is that his name?
Wraith. Yep.
Yeah.
Wraith.
right.
Um. I'm
Oh
a
my
mouse.
god. Oh my god. Oh my
Absurd.
god.
Actually
Yeah.
absurd.
For the people at home, I rolled a 41. Or 41 with the.
Okay, Bowmouse. Bowmouse disappears. Everybody
Yeah.
loses sight of her.
I was like, well, there she goes again.
Did anybody see where Bowmouse went?
I was like, I'm good. I'm trailing him.
Did we leave Bowmouse in Freedom City?
oh god.
No.
You were just talking to me.
She's still on comm. We just can't see her.
Oh yeah,
And,
I'm enjoying the cake. Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to say anything, guys, but I stepped on something on the way out of Freedom City. And
Oh my
I'm trying to be
God.
real quiet about it.
She was on the
Manbo,
plane.
as you're setting everything up, will you please give me a perception check or an investigation check, whichever one's better.
Okay. I think they're probably about the. Oh wait, perception. You said perception, right?
Yep,
Or
perception or
investigation.
investigation.
Oh my God. I am too enamored with all the cool sound equipment and
Excellent.
lighting.
So yeah, you're moving through everything. You get it all set up. Actually, give me a technology check to see how well you set it up.
Oh my God.
I thought
That's why I was
I
going to have.
I thought that's why Bowman was helping.
Oh, that's right. There's an AV guy. There's an AV guy who's supposed to be helping.
I had to default because I knew nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why the mouse was like, go help him.
Yeah, I got a 24 on that one.
Oh,
A
good.
little.
Good. Okay. So Bowman, you are able to set up the booth. Since you're there, give me a perception or an investigation check.
Okie doke. I will go with perception.
Let's say if you get lost in your own investigation, it's deception.
16.
Bowman, as you're setting everything up, you do notice that there is another cassette tape mixed in with the DJ equipment.
Yes.
Was this the one Archer
this-
gave you?
Nope.
No.
You got to collect that one too.
And it is another foreigner tape. This is for I Want to Know What Love Is.
Yes. I want to know what love
Perfect.
is. I might have to lead with that one. I don't know.
If you collect all the tapes, Tony Hawk congratulates you.
Hey, good job. This is Tony Hawk.
You spoiled the surprise celebrity guest at the end of this
Spice
episode.
of yeah. And now, Tony Hawk. Is he a hawk really in your world too?
Oh,
Like a bird that
of
rides a
course.
skateboard?
A bird that rides a skateboard. I think the tricks are a little less impressive when he just fly, but
Right.
Or they're
It's
way
the
more
best
It
impressive.
moves that way.
well, the thing is, I've seen Tony Hawk do stuff where I was like, this feels like something Tony Hawk would do to show up like a game, just like a celebrity cameo.
Right.
Um, Guys, there's another tape here. Our little cherubic friend has been here.
Fun.
So we got to keep an eye out for the cherub. Great.
If he does another one of those goddamn like arrows that make everyone go crazy, I'm gonna punch him. I don't know how much that'll do, but
Well, we need to set somebody on trailing him and trying to find him.
do you know any idea where to start trailing him?
Well, I think Bowman or Archer would have the better opportunity. Just, I'm going to be too busy up here with the DJ booth. So you guys handle it, all right?
All right. Well, keep an eye. You're above everyone. Try and keep an eye out.
I'll keep an eye out. Yeah. I got you.
Does there seem to be anything weird about the tape itself? Like,
Good question.
might that be something that would make people go crazy?
Give me a further technology check.
Oh no.
Subliminal messaging.
Because of rules, I will most likely roll lower just because how things work for me. 16.
It doesn't appear to be modified in any sort of way to cause like it's not. It doesn't seem like it's going to have like any extra mechanical effect other than playing a song.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like if it was enchanted, I would necessarily recognize it either way.
Right.
Would Skeleton
knows.
be able to do that? Bone Man? Do you have it? I asked over the com. Does Bone Man have any like supernatural powers?
We did just.
I'm a skeleton.
We just watched a lady possess you.
Are there
Well,
any?
Well,
You did.
hiding
Nobody else was
ghosts
there.
I watched a lady possess you.
Thank you.
Just
I was
hours
setting.
before.
Didn't
I
the,
was setting up chairs, so I'm out of that conversation.
didn't the spine lady have telepathy?
Jean Braid.
Yeah, that one. The spine lady.
That's Jean Grey.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh, she
But
has mind
she
shield.
also has mind stuff.
Yeah, we don't. Well, I guess we would know that.
Actually,
we
I,
can-
I,
Well,
I have an,
I'll go back to setting up chairs.
I have an 8 in magic. Would I be able to tell?
Give me an expertise magic check.
Okay.
Also, not for nothing to continue our thread, one of
28.
Marionette's powers is called Mistress of Puppets.
Nice.
I like it.
Master of Puppets.
28. I'm imagining I scurry over to look at the tape.
The tape is clearly magical in some way. You're looking through it, you recognize that there is some
Are
sort
they
of
all
arcane
magical?
runic on it. They are all magical now that you're taking a
Yeah,
closer
all the
look at
tapes are
them.
magical. Maybe just play some normal music.
Don't play this.
Destroy
Yeah,
the
don't
call.
play. Don't play these.
Actually,
Um,
Bow Mouse, you got a natural 20. You notice when you lay them out in a certain order, it looks like they almost form some kind of map.
Oh. I do that. I point out the map. Like,
Oh,
what does the map look like?
As you start like laying them out and you're sort of looking with your magic eyes, you can see that they sort of line up generally with a number of ley lines and things in the area. It looks like as you turn the combined group of tapes that they're able to move the direction of the map, and they get brighter when you point them in a certain direction. In this
Okay.
instance, it's towards the east.
Do we think he's gonna attack here?
He's gonna do
What?
something.
It's better to do something in response to what we do know than not know.
Yeah.
We know that there's a map. We know that it can't be a coincidence that there's a hero kid here.
Yeah, we gotta figure out who he likes. Get them to have a cute moment together. Shoot them.
Shoot
That's-
'em.
Yeah.
Listen, that seems apt for this crew.
It
Well,
does.
we need to get him into a slow dance. So I'll find some music.
Exactly. Anyone? I like I said, I'd borrow my phone, but I don't think it's too small to plug into this.
No, it's okay. I've got an MP3 player in my annals down here, and
Plus,
I've got it.
I was gonna say, go to Spotify, listen to what figure out what the kids are listening to these days.
The
And,
trendy music.
Bow Mouse's phone wouldn't work because it has an aux cord.
all right, that's it. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, God.
That was the one. That's the one that
That's the one that
too much for
broke
me.
you?
It's
Yep.
like an
RC, I can't say what I want to say to you, but if you close your eyes and picture it, you can imagine.
Oh,
no, get it out of his eye.
Appropriate.
Oh God, why?
God.
okay. Well, I guess should I try to make my way back over to Wraith, or should I, try to
Well-
tag someone else in to maybe a more responsible hero?
Like Bowman knows the guy, so he can pretty much
Could-
go there and intimidate him into.
The
Tip 'em
kids
off.
are starting to show up at this point.
I would say we might not want Bowman to like blow their cover
True.
of.
Maybe
Uh,
a spooky,
I'm gonna go
scary
back-
skeleton.
I'm gonna go back to trailing Wraith. Is my little. Do I need to roll another stealth check for that?
No, I'll let you keep your 41.
Thank you.
But the other kids have started to show up at this point. It looks like it is starting to hit max capacity for the students.
Okay.
And Marionette is looking at you, DJ Terminus, like, okay,
DJ Terminus.
Another one.
Also, wait, does the Elysian Academy really care about capacity zoning laws?
no, just they're running out of kids.
They're lawful evil. They're like we have to follow.
Well, we don't want to start a fire.
all of their evil people are on the zoning commission.
All right, so I hit the fog
That
machine,
tracks.
and I get the laser lights going, and I check Spotify for the Bone Mouse suggestion.
Make sure you pay for Spotify Premium so you don't have ads.
Oh Jesus!
Oh God.
A prom
Ads
with
in the
ads.
middle of prom.
Does a man have a credit card?
I carry Terminus Platinum. Don't leave the planet without it.
Oh my god. Get out of here, Batman.
Whoa.
So I got like a skill check to get this thing off the. I mean, you know what? I'm using a hero point, and I'm going to channel full DJ mode.
Excellent.
It's like a Sage mode from
Roll for
Naruto.
vibe check.
Yeah.
So you enter DJ mode because Omega programmed you with that for some reason.
Right. It's part of my poetic justice
Mm.
program.
Excellent. Yeah, and you're able to just channel in and begin playing music. And just give me a D20 plus 10.
A dice dropped somewhere on the ground and it's gone forever.
Oh no!
Rip.
Oh Jesus!
I had a cat that
We'll
used to
find
like
it
to steal
in the
dice.
next adventure.
A daughter that
So,
likes stealing
21.
dice.
21 Bowman, Manbo, you're doing a great job. The kids seem to love it. Everybody's sort of packed in. They're all dancing and having a wonderful time as smoke and lasers are filling the space. Bo Mouse,
practicing-
you notice that Wraith is sort of keeping to the edges of everything. It looks like he hasn't met the person he's intending to meet.
I'm
here
imagining
yet.
I'm like in the shadows, but I'm also like dancing.
Excellent.
I'm imagining the Six Flags guy.
This one goes out
Yeah.
to Bo Mouse.
Yeah.
You notice Wraith does keep pulling out his phone and texting somebody and looking around to see if anybody is answering.
What if he got stood up?
What if he got catfished?
Oh.
By the
What if his
villainous
date got
Yes, it-
kidnapped by other
this is-
villains?
Or by
I was
the
going.
God,
I
me-
need to change my
Marvin
reference.
Stoller.
I was gonna say this is shop around the corner, but I'm gonna change that to you've got mail because that is a reference more people are going to get. For the record,
Got Mail.
You've Got Mail is a modern adaptation of Shop Around the Corner / Perfumery because that plays in Hungarian.
So it sounds like the person.
I want to go to the theater with Rachel.
Right.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the person who Wraith is waiting for might be trying to stand him up and might not be here. Wouldn't this be a convenient time for Bone Man to feel really uncomfortable with the growing crowd and run outside and hopefully run into someone plot relevant?
Oh wow, it's the kids from the forest before.
Right. What are you guys doing here?
Boneman, you can run outside if you want.
Yeah. Just...
He wants to
Uh,
run
as
into
you're-
marionette lady.
6 feet social distancing.
You don't have lungs, you're fine.
As you're
Bowman-
scurrying
You
out,
don't want to know how bad long bone fit is.
And Boneman, you don't feel fine? No claustrophobia?
Shut up.
I like it. I like it.
Boneman, as you are scurrying away, please give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
Find the Marvin.
Not great, not terrible. That's a 15.
You hear Marionette as you're passing by saying, I don't care how much it takes. I need you to find that limousine that went missing.
I'm gonna be a nosy little skelly boy and listen.
You hear the one side of the conversation because she's on the phone with somebody.
She's using a Bluetooth headset that looks way too big for this year.
Yes. It's a gift that
Yeah,
Archer
no,
gave
I
her.
know. You know what? No, I know how I'm gonna handle this. I'm a chaperone. I'm gonna walk right up to her. Hello. I am uncomfortable around the youth, but still wish to be useful. Do you have an outside task for me?
As a matter of fact, I might, Bone Mike.
Yes, good.
I love
You
it.
could gather up a
I,
couple
can
of your.
I assume that we've heard all of this because comms?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, cool.
If you could,
Boneman doesn't know how to turn it on off.
Yeah.
if you could gather up your
That's
miscreants. If you can gather up the miscreants you came in here with, there is a GPS tracker that went silent on its way here from one of our limousines from the academy.
You get me the last place you found it and any other relevant information, and I'll bring you a group of miscreants. And I step back inside to get everyone.
I have heard it, and I'm already scurrying my way outside. I would imagine I see.
Oh, yeah, but I don't want her to know that we have secret comms.
That's
so-
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
But also, no one knows the mouse is here anyway, so
No one knows I'm here, so like it's fine if I.
I'm
like-
still hanging out by the punch bowl and spiking my own punch.
I actually am going to.
I drug you out by the ear.
I'm actually going to jump into Bowman's pocket because I don't want to like the drunk driving situation of Archer's pocket concerns me.
The drunk driving situation of Archer's pocket.
I know.
If he
Again, I know how
accidentally
to hold
walks
my
into a wall, that
I
could
know how to
be
hold my liquor. I've been hanging out with Arctic
catastrophic.
Fox.
I know how to hold my liquor with my left hand.
Steering wheel with the right.
I promise this is water. Oh no! Exactly the problem.
You hold it like woman who loves you.
Dad?
Jesus Christ. That's the darkest shit. Like
Project Freedom is not, in fact, a happy place.
as it turns out.
doesn't sound that free to me.
Anyway, so yeah, I eventually mosey my way out, inconspicuously while being pulled by the ear by Bone Man.
Excellent.
Yeah.
When you arrive, when Boneman gathers all of you up,
I'm
Marionette-
assuming we have to leave Manbo because he's the DJ.
Oh no, we keep stranding him in places.
Manbo,
That's okay. Here he comes.
Manbo,
Are
keep
you
an eye on
ready?
Wraith.
Are you ready?
I love
Are you ready?
I love
Womp,
that-
womp, 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 boom.
Oh, he
I
can just
love
keep
that
building
we
the
have-
beat and leave. It just keeps building till we're back.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
if-
Are you ready?
if I had a nickel for every time our least conspicuous person was doing the public relations job, I'd only have 10 cents, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
right?
I'm just gonna go.
Uh,
I'm just gonna at the comms. I was like, Mambo, keep an eye on that kid.
yeah, you got it. You got it. What was that? You guys are leaving? What the fuck?
There's a okay.
Play that Harlem Shake song and the kids love it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love that song.
I'm just gonna do a TLDR. The kid seems to be waiting for someone. There's a limousine missing. I'm assuming our cherub asshole friend. Also, I'm going to. Could the limo be missing on somewhere on that map we were literally just looking at?
Could be.
To the east.
Where? Okay. Are we all outside now?
Yes, you're all outside.
Okay, and I am in Bowman's pocket.
Quickly to the Bowmobile.
To the
I
Bowmobile.
love it, Art. Thank you. Thank you.
So you
Oh god.
oh man.
I'm just doing the Harlem Shake. Yeah. Harlem Shake, maybe.
So you
I'm still
you-
proud of myself for being a YouTuber in 2014 and not doing a Harlem Shake.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
you all reconvene outside where Marionette is waiting, and she looks at Bonathan Michael.
What's
and
poppin'?
This is the location that the limousine went missing.
What-
It contains
What direction is the place with the limousine went missing?
to the east.
Fascinating.
She says
There
it
is an-
contains 4 of our most important students.
It's buying Arby's. We need to hurry.
What are the do you have pictures of them? That way, if we see them, see them, so we know, oh, that's one of the people we're supposed to help. Actually, I don't
Yes.
say anything. She doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mm.
do you have any kind of dossier, any kind of information on these kids? We're sure they didn't turn off their own GPS potentially.
Are they wearing cool shoes?
I can't say anything about their current shoes, but this is the Alpha Group. 4 of the members of Alpha Group. Brimstone. And she shows you a picture of a young girl on a flaming horse with a flaming gun.
Pretty conspicuous.
Demon Wing, who looks like the devil. Miss Scorpion, who is wearing a tight green suit with a big spiky poisonous whip.
Mm.
And Night Terror, who is a young woman dressed sort of in black superhero suit with long blue hair, who seems very nervous in her dossier picture.
I hope.
Not
he's in
everybody
love-
likes picture day.
I hope he's
Fascinating.
in love with the horse.
Yeah, but Night Terror and Wraith. I mean, come on, man,
Scandalous.
that's too obvious, right?
Yeah. We don't have a car here, right?
got
I
the
am
plane.
the car. Hop on.
If Bone Man can turn into a car, I'm leaving.
I do have hero
Bowman
points,
cannot turn into a car.
but I have hero points.
Yeah, not everything can be done with a hero point.
I say you just steal one of the limousines from the ballet.
Oh, I was
I
just going to
mean-
ask Gene Braid, is there any chance we can borrow one of these vehicles?
Sure thing, Hoodlum. And she gives you a look.
Damn, and
I
here's what
fortify my mind.
Shotgun.
Go, wow, wow. Shotgun.
All right. Yeah,
She looks at you and she's like, "Really, you're gonna try to rickroll me in the brain?"
I'm all I'm doing is replaying Never Gonna Give You Up, but it's a cover being sung in Japanese.
Hmm.
You can read thoughts.
Ah.
Read mine.
I say
So quiet.
softly into my comms. I think she might want to get into that hood.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, shoot me with the arrow.
It's us. What a
We're
twist.
the enemies to lovers.
Right.
It's a
Plot
fine
twist.
substitute.
Plot twist. This always had to happen. This moment, like,
It was, yeah, we had to get him here.
yeah.
So I guess, am I driving? Who has vehicles?
I'm a
I
skeleton.
think you
I'm
have slightly better
assuming
vehicles
Even
than
if
me.
I do, I don't. But even if I did, I don't think I can drive this car.
Just
believe
running
in
on the
you.
wheel.
Someone else
I
can
have
do
a
it.
safety-
Little hell.
Throws a rock on the gas pedal and just gets on the wheel. Anyways, yeah, I'll do vehicles then.
Yeah, go for it.
Bowmouse can
So-
do it, but Ratatouille style with Archer's hair.
All right. That's the best
Not
aid check
Archie-Chewie.
I've ever seen.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, we head
Archie-Chewie.
on in the direction of that last known point.
Excellent. Manbo, as they leave and you're keeping an eye on Wraith, you notice that he has received a text message and he leaves prom in a pretty heated hurry.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, okay. I put it on and I kind of like
Just throw it on
slip off the
shuffle.
side of the stage and try to just keep up with the kid.
Oh, you are not curating the mood of this dance.
No.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, Spotify Shuffle works pretty well.
As long as
Yeah,
I
as
have
long as
no
you-
ads.
As long as you have a good playlist to start with, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh no, Manbo never paid for the premium.
Oh no.
Just come back and it's playing "Hurt" by Johnny Cash.
I feel like all the
Oh my
villains
God.
would be into it.
You know
All
what?
the villains
I-
would be
that's-
so fucking into that Hurt cover.
That's
There'd
what
be
I'm
one
going to do.
kid-
I make an announcement before I slip off to go to the bathroom. And I say that anyway. I asked if there's anybody that would like to take a spin at DJing for a brief moment.
Oh no.
I'm sure that there'll be a teenager that would jump at
Oh
that.
yeah, there is one kid who just runs up. He's kind of he is teenage size, but he is a gorilla. He's got big white fur. He's got big meaty paws, and
The
he jumps
gorilla
into the
is
booth.
DJing? I love this.
Apex.
Apex, right?
Yes, Apex.
I was also just looking at the Hero High
Hey.
earlier.
I feel like Apex would be a
your
crypto bro.
knowledge of Hero Handbook is
Apex is
Hero High is
100%.
my
So
favorite.
I
Hero High
say-
is my favorite book. So
I am so thankful
it,
I graduated high school before Crypto Bros were a thing, because I feel like teenage Crypto Bros have to be the worst people to talk to
Oh,
ever.
Can't imagine.
Oh
Teenage
my
Crypto
God.
Bros would have been the only people in high school that I would have been able to beat up.
Bro, it's about building passive income.
You don't even
Bro,
have
it's
active
about
income.
Bro, it's about
have no
getting this
income.
wedgie.
Wow.
Stop it. Leave me
So,
alone.
How about you
also,
pass
if
it?
if Johnny Cash's Hurt played, there would definitely be one kid just going fully like single person mosh pit in the center of the dance floor to it.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Who the
I
hell
play some Nine
launches
Inch
the Hurt
Nails
by
and then I
Johnny
get
Cash?
this guy.
That one
child.
kid.
I was that one kid, Rachel, and I
That-
stand by what I said.
That kid is very hurt. Anyway,
So, the folks in the limousine from the Elysium Academy, you arrive on scene for where the GPS tracker for the limousine went missing. You do see that there are some police cars there that have cordoned off the area, and there is a crashed limousine on the left side of the road.
I scurry out of the pocket and I just go to the limousine. Stealth. I really want me to roll stealth.
Yep, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I would like to approach the police officers.
Honestly,
roll a
even if I rolled like terribly, I would still be good.
Especially with Bone Man coming up to
see
talk
that?
to the cops.
Yeah.
Can I roll a
Didn't-
deception check and say, I'm the Grim Reaper. Can you point me in the right direction?
I run up to the police and I say, "Does anyone need an anesthesia arrow?"
There's no need for a deception check, Bone Man. When you say that, they panic and run away.
Be not alarmed! Damn it, I knew I should have said don't be alarmed first.
I'm the
Do it
Grim
every
Reaper.
time.
Can you point me the right way?
I
I'm
love
out.
that they like me.
And I'm out.
In this universe, yeah, I'm not messing with anybody who says they're the Grim Reaper. I'm out.
Say no more. Say no more.
It's fun. It's like their captain is like, "Why did you run away?" A skeleton came up to us and said he was the Grim Reaper, and they're like, "Actually, yeah, that's
understandable.
correct."
Yeah.
I didn't
Fair
forget
enough.
what I
Nope,
said.
and he pulls out the handbook. Nope, that's procedure.
That's what we do.
You get a raise, actually, Paul.
We all defer to the Grim Reaper.
We appreciate that initiative in the field.
Yeah, I want a supervisor right now. You need to call me a supervisor. Anyway, never mind.
So, Bowmouse, you head over to the limousine. You do see, sure enough, it looks like there's signs of a struggle. Somebody attacked the limousine as it was in motion, ripped the doors off, and grabbed the driver of it out before steering the limousine into the wall. To get more information, I'll need an investigation check.
Okay.
And this can be a team check since you all have
Yeah,
free reign
we'll
of the
head over
scene.
Take a look. Good
Is that
job
investigation?
I'm not there
getting the
yet,
cops
though.
out of here.
Okay, it's hard. I've got little eyes.
Gotcha.
14 for me. Oh wow.
Also, 20.
Wow. Good rolls.
Yay!
By your powers combined, you take a look and you find it looks like somebody broke into the back of the limousine and grabbed the kids that were in there and dragged them into the building nearby. You also see it looks like none of the kids attempted to fight back. You don't see any of the telltale scorch marks you would expect from Brimstone or Demon Wing. And it looks like Bowmouse, since you have sort of mystical senses, you can tell that something very powerful and magical happened in the middle of this.
No, Clark, come back. We can fight it.
Killed Claw.
Okay, I am gonna say I think it looks like they dragged them into that building. We got to go find these kids.
Okay. I'm just having all these ideas for power stunts, like power stunting a speaker arrow to like announce to them, "Come out with your hands up."
That's the dumbest
Anyway.
idea I've ever heard. We need it in the Mayhem verse.
Anyway, all right, no, but I do knock an arrow, and
You know
I
how
kinda-
slow that arrow would have to fly to make sure they could hear the message before?
No,
It's
I'm
not
imagining,
just
like,
a-
No, it's okay. We get Buster
Speaker-
Rhymes to do the messages.
I was imagining it's a speaker and it lands and then starts playing.
Oh, okay.
When
It's
I'm
not like
calling out.
come out with your hands up as it flies over.
Yeah, you don't have to hear it as it goes. You have to,
More like
you know.
a howler. It just like stops
Mm.
and starts yelling at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
But no, so I say I notch an arrow and I start giving some hand motions, like let's make our way to like surround this building.
I
If
If
get
only,
on.
we had brought the living Batista.
I'm the living Bautista.
Craig, Mayhem Verse is the setting of the Masked and Mayhem podcast that Rachel, Brandon, and RC are all part of.
Yeah. We're
And
saying
occasionally, Alex, give yourself some credit.
this is true.
I have been on there a couple of times.
Mhm.
I'll be on there again soon, playing
Yeah.
my favorite troublesome cowboy.
Yeah.
My favorite troublesome.
I've
cowboy,
never been on
legitimately
there.
Beowulf. Beowulf might be my
meanwhile-
favorite character in the Mayhem verse, but I digress.
Such a cool
Beowulf
concept.
needs to leave me alone because he has been kicking my brain for me to write a book about him, and I have so many other things I need to write right now.
I regret
that
nothing
feeling.
except all the things I regret.
Beowulf
So yeah, I want us
Odinson.
to try to surround this place, and I'm regretting not bringing our giant living Batista.
Is there a are we surrounding like a building or something? I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah.
what we're surrounding.
That there was signs of a struggle that someone got pulled towards this building nearby.
I am
Oh,
going
wonderful! Is
to-
there a door I can unlock?
There is.
Is there a hole I can just sneak through?
There is. Bone Man, as you come around to find a door to unlock, you notice that this building appears to belong to RCA Records.
I hope they have Run DMC records.
Should I roll like stealth to like get in?
I'll let you keep your 34.
Okay. Cool.
I guess I go ahead and poke the funny hole to open the door.
Excellent. So you put it in, you unlock the door, and very faintly, Bone Man, you can hear somebody playing foreigner music up on the higher levels of this building.
Be alarmed! I'm a skeleton.
That may be less alarming to this group.
I'm just sneaking in the building, and I'm assuming I hear the music too.
Yes. Yep.
I'm just going closer to the music at this point.
And do we hear anything from outside? Me
You
and
can
Bowman?
faintly hear it when the door opens, but it's definitely something from inside and up.
I just
near the
gonna
top of the
say,
building.
I hear foreigner music. I'm going towards it.
And I'll say, and I get on my comms, and I'm like, Manbo, if you can hear us, we are about to engage somebody who seems to have caused a crash and abducted some kids. What's the situation where you are?
I'm
Manbo,
following
you
the
are
kid.
chasing quickly behind Wraith,
Yeah.
who
Quickly.
has ditched his tuxedo
can.
in a trash can, no more Spider-Man style, and has switched into his costume.
Mask and all.
Yep.
Okay.
Mask and mayhem.
That's the name of the
Well, I have athletics.
You can keep up with him, Manbo. He's
All right. So,
So you have to have at least like a foot on him, right? In terms of
well, see, I
height.
was thinking, is he slower than me?
I think you guys are on par.
Pretty
speed-wise.
fast.
He's
Okay.
pretty quick, but
I
Manbo is
think
also
so,
pretty quick.
but
I'm
It's like
I'm
speed
going
4 or
to
5.
basically I'm going to drop my cover to this kid and tell him what's up. Kind of. I'm like, look, I'm not a bad guy. I was sent to watch you. Let's get to where this is. I know where I'm going. They sent me the coordinates, I'm sure, but I need your backup. For whatever reason you want to get there, I want to get there too. Let's go.
When you say you need his backup, he lights up a little bit underneath his mask.
Aw.
He's
That's
like,
cute.
of course, I can help you.
Of course.
Hands on hips, superhero style.
Yep.
Of course,
So
of
we're
course.
going to formulate a plan on our way there. We'll be there soon. And I calm that to everybody. I was like, okay, guys, I'm on my way.
And
It's like,
Manbo, he says somebody very special to me is in trouble.
Aw.
is it me?
Well, who
I'm
is it?
imagining
I
that
need to
Wraith.
know.
I imagine that Wraith has a motorcycle and that Manbo has to ride on the back of it.
Excellent.
I guess he would have had to bring a vehicle to prom.
I don't,
He had to get there somehow, unless
Yeah.
he did whatever you do for Uber.
He's got a scooter.
That's even cooler.
It's a Vespa.
It's
Scooter
getting better.
from
okay. Well,
the East Coast to the West Coast.
Oh, I was imagining like a Razor scooter, mostly because I was in downtown Austin, and goddamn the scooters.
Oh, I hate those scooters so much.
how far away is it from where we are in the location to where the limo was?
It's about a 10-minute walk, but you guys can move a lot faster than that.
All right.
You'll be there by the power of plot relevant to what happens. When
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. I'll be
That's
Right
the best
there.
way to travel. Right next to traveling by map.
Mm-hmm. Those of you who are at the RCA building, how are you all getting up to the top floor?
Are
Stairs.
there-
Grappling
There are
hook arrow.
stairs. There's an elevator.
Let's all take different methods. I'll go elevator.
I'm doing grappling hook arrow from the outside, and then I'm gonna.
I think I'm just
Burst through a
scurrying.
window.
I think I'm scurrying up the stairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have leg muscles to get tired. Stairs is obvious for me.
Yeah, rappel up, jump outward, and then smash through a window feet first.
Excellent.
We'll surprise them if we
Great job,
arrive
McLean.
by 8 different methods for 4
Don't
people.
make me bring Bruce Willis up again.
Bruce Willis.
Bailiff.
Yeah.
I heard that again today.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother crashes through window.
So all of you, by the power of plot, arrive at the top floor at the same time.
I would
Except
imagine
for-
at some point I like overtake Bone Man and just like leap up and jump off the skeleton.
Excellent.
Mm.
And you find that there is a very disheveled-looking cherub in a dirty gray suit, sitting in front of 4 tied-up teenagers that match the teenagers in the dossiers that you found, standing in front of an equally distressed-looking foreigner who is playing live music for him.
Oh no!
This
Wow.
is the shittiest Star Wars reboot, or Star Wars. This is the shittiest Power Rangers reboot ever.
I am going to try and stealthily come in and just magic arrow the cherub, just like try and get there like before he can even notice I'm there.
Sounds like everybody wants to jump on and attack him. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I would like to distract the cherub by looking at him as a skeleton and screaming, "You're as cold as ice!"
Okay,
Marvin looks at you, Bone Man, and he says, "No, Stanley is as cold as ice.
Oh,
He broke.
What was he willing to sacrifice?
He broke my heart
Oh,
by
Well-
text. He texted me to let me know that we were over."
Hey.
okay.
hang on. And at this point, Bone Man pulls up a chair and sits in it principal style because Brandon's offended by this. This butt pipe broke up with you over text.
Oh, we learned that last time. I'm pretty sure.
We learned that last time. We know Stanley sucks.
Yeah.
But we have to stop the world from like ending.
We know Stanley
Bone Man's
sucks.
an
All right,
idiot.
wait.
He
I was
doesn't
gonna say,
know
wait. Yeah,
anything.
we can see if we can use the power of a PSA to.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys if you want to do that instead of jumping on him
Yeah.
immediately.
Alright.
You know what? Actually, I hear this on the comms, and I decide not to jump feet first until I feel like I gotta.
Okay.
Plus,
that's
also,
not-
if we
I'm-
free
I'm
the
also
teenagers, they're all
ignore the-
supervillains.
Ignore the fact that I rolled because
Yeah,
stuff
I
was
did
happening.
it.
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, I'll try and sit here and console this man. I speak ghost.
Yeah. He's a cherub.
Basically
I'm
the same
still
thing.
No,
alive.
it's okay. The love in this relationship's dead.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't let that one possess you. I don't think.
I mean, I can snuggle him if it'll make him feel better. Either way, yeah, I guess I'm sitting there
don't-
talking to
I
him.
It's
don't
definitely
think-
possessing him. So
I don't think they will. I don't think snuggling you would make him feel better.
we're gonna find out why they call him Bone
Oh,
Man.
no, Toes Dry. Oh.
hey, no.
Hey.
I wanted to make the joke. I'm happy you did it. But yeah, no, if this is actually happening, then I sit down and I say, breaking up with someone over text is terrible. I can only imagine how that makes you.
It makes me feel like nobody should ever be in love again. And he looks at Foreigner and he says, "Stop
Well-
playing, guys, for a minute."
Well,
They all sort of look at each
hang on
other in the
now.
middle of the song.
Let me pitch a wacky hypothetical by you. Let's say, hypothetically, you succeed and kill love forever. And then later on, you find someone that's good for you. Better than Stanley. Someone kind and considerate. Someone that makes you feel like you've been struck by lightning and puts the slightest bit of emotion into your tone. but you've destroyed love so you can never experience it. Now, wouldn't that suck?
Give me a persuasion check. I'll give you a +2 circumstance
Oh, yeah.
bonus.
Wonderful.
Crush it.
You're right, though.
Oh no!
I'm rolling a hero point. I have a 3 in persuasion. I was going to have to use that hero point anyway.
There you go.
Oh my
Yay.
god!
That's
Papa
what's up.
Booey!
Did you add 10 when you do that?
No, that's only,
Only-
if you're under. Yeah.
Only if you're
Yeah.
under 10.
Or
Okay.
11, yeah.
Yeah. So with the +3 circumstance bonus, that's a 23.
+2 circumstance bonus, but yeah.
Oh,
20,
okay, then 22, might be.
22 is pretty good. Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Bone Man,
got
he
it.
looks at you. He looks at you, and his little frame shudders for a minute. He's like, I just wanted to hurt Stanley as much as he hurt me. And I wanted to make the world a place where nobody would ever have what Stanley and I had. And I wanted to hear Foreigner live. That was our last date.
Oh.
He gave my tickets to his mom.
Can I hug him?
He looks like he's open to the idea.
I slowly approach so he has plenty of time to let me know if this isn't okay. And I hug him. And I say, Foreigner kicks ass, I understand. And I try to wink at Foreigner, but I ain't got none eyes.
You gotta quickly move a hand
gonna
over
say,
it so it's like a
whoever's-
wink.
Whoever's pocketing him, I go, is he? Oh, have you been saying foreigner? It's called foreigner where I'm from.
All right, now shoot those two with the arrow while they're hugging. I figured it out.
Do it. Do it. Totally do it.
Lovers all along.
You both love Foreigner.
Look, I'm just
There's
saying,
so much in common.
we have 4 arrows. We can be wrong once.
We have the option.
Wow.
I, for one, love this development for Bone Man. It's about time one of my characters gets to be in a healthy relationship.
Bone Man, your comms are
I'm
open,
okay
right?
with it being the shit
Oh.
post.
Hi.
Yeah, presumably.
Okay.
The two of you did start off as enemies. So this would fulfill the enemies to lovers.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
That's not
Wraith.
how it works.
I'm sorry, kid. Figure your own shit out.
Does somebody want to shoot Bone Man?
No. I already did.
It's really Marvin we
you-
would need to shoot because he needs to feel love again.
Mm.
I'm gonna point out, I already shot through Bone Man.
That's true.
Everyone shoots.
Yeah, I was
Bone Man
about to
once.
say this is either Claude or RC. Unfortunately, I already shot a child. What a terrible time for someone to walk by my window.
I think we should save the arrow for the actual
I agree.
relationship we think is going to be the
Screw
pivotal
you.
one. You can prove that you can
Where's
find
Wraith?
love without
Where's
the
Wraith?
arrow.
Can we just get Wraith to the person that he's
Yeah.
wanting and have them meet and then shoot them both
Yeah.
like
Wraith is
everybody all
you,
together?
right?
Wraith is with Manbo, and
Okay, I
since
have-
this conversation has taken place, Manbo and Wraith have arrived in the building.
And they
And
just
are
see
free
me, and they just
to-
see me
I
repelling on the
imagine that
side.
Mambo and I was about to say, I imagine that they're about to like barrel in and like Archer
Mhm.
just hanging off the side of the building. He's just like, no, wait.
Mambo! I just come storming it.
I know. I hear that and I go, we're doing a different tactic. We're doing a different
Oh,
tactic. We're going hugs. We're going
Stand
hugs.
down! Stand down!
Stand down.
Hugs, not guns. Hugs, not guns.
Hug maneuver.
I don't use
I
guns.
gotta
I pull
make-
out 2 crossbows.
I got to make a plot roll for that. I'm going to roll at a 20, just an odd 20 to see where I go. Okay. I received the message. I take it.
Okay.
Excellent.
So, anyways, I continue to hug the wee man.
The 4 supervillain kids are like, "What the hell is this? this is the worst
I
day
look
ever."
at them and say, crime doesn't pay, but love does.
What kind of skeleton supervillain are you?
The loving kind.
That's Meredith and Michael. Don't you forget it.
So I'll stand there very imposing, like to intimidate the villainry.
Do they recognize him as
And,
being a Terminus thing?
Yeah, they're like this. What?
Aren't you the DJ?
Well, they never made it.
Yeah, they never made it.
Okay. I'm just gonna I was like, okay, which one is the kid? Like, which one is that kid?
Wraith runs over and unties Night Terror.
All right, God.
Okay.
Oh,
Cute. I think no. What I'm wanting to happen is I
take the
want
shot.
them to slow dance before they're playing. I want to see how. I can make that
Oh,
happen.
okay, yeah.
I was really hoping also it was
It's
going to be
RC
Raven
Records.
Nightwing.
But Foreigner, can you play for these two, please? We need a nice ballad for a slow dance.
It will save the world. I promise. At this point,
It'll save the world. Yeah, Foreigner saves the world.
They look at each other and they're like,
Suck it, kids.
okay, yeah, we could. Yeah, this is the weirdest day we've ever had. And they begin to play "Waiting on a Girl Like You."
Oh,
When they start
We still have
playing
2
that,
arrows.
Yeah, you still
I'm-
have 2 arrows.
when they start playing that, I kind of like let go of the hug a little bit from Cherub Dude, look him in the eye. May I have this dance?
Oh, it's perfect.
He puts his
I'll
little
head-
hands up and he's like, "Yes."
I'll hand 1 arrow to Archer, and then I'll take the other
You'll
one.
have to
Yeah,
lead.
Archer unrepelled down and
have-
went downstairs and came up the stairs.
You'll have to lead. I'm all left feet.
Well, Archer,
Oh, my God.
which one do you want? Gesture to the 2 dancing couples.
I'm going for the kid.
Demon Wing and Brimstone will dance too.
I'm gonna see if I can hit all 4 kids.
Multi-shot.
No, not
It's
all
the-
at once.
The polycule
like
arrow.
straight through.
The poly arrow.
Hey, the bylaws of this adventure say nothing about no polyamory.
I hold up a lighter in the crowd and wave it back and forth.
It's built into you.
Right, just a torch.
It just like comes out of your shoulder.
Right.
I'm imagining one record exec just has like an action figure on their desk, and I just start slow dancing with that.
Oh,
What?
I was trying to think of something small enough for dance with.
Right. That's
and
beautiful.
as the arrow flies through the air and imbues love and everybody in here who needs love.
Wait, what if I break the arrow in half? Can I use it twice?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. What an end to an adventure.
I was about to say, if we've got the 4th arrow left over, we can shoot Marvin too. We've got 2 shots. You can get the couple and Marvin.
Right.
No, wait, no,
Oh,
this
okay.
adventure can't be over. I want to shoot Stanley with a non-love arrow.
With the
Yeah, we got to
non-love
go
arrow.
back to the base and
Yeah.
shake him down for being such a jerk.
And Eros for roping us into this.
Well, after you all, after you strike the appropriate people with arrows and maybe some of the
After we
inappropriate
shoot
people
more
with arrows.
children.
Yes.
I was the only one who shot an adult.
And the music fades away as you all melt out of this room and into Eros's office space, where you see Stanley waiting. He says, "You have done a great job of preserving love in the world."
You've done a terrible job. How could you do that to that poor, sweet young lad?
Yeah, I'm an honorable man. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get a head start.
Use that Iron Age hero point on him.
Right.
No,
that.
I will say
Did you even factor in how good of a kisser he is?
you say I'm an honorable man and say that I say I am no man. I just shoot him.
And before he reacts, I use that Iron Age hero
man.
point to lob a volley of and basically, I just notched every arrow I could at once.
Stanley looks at Bone Man like, wait a minute, you kissed Marvin? And then he gets lit up with all of your arrows.
Marvin,
Basically
Funk,
immortal,
and
right?
I, Funk, we're meant Funk for each other. Funk, 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 funk.
Made an explosive pincushion out of this guy.
And
I sent it privately to. I can talk about this later.
Did arrows come back to like?
Eros does come back at the end
Yeah.
of this display.
Does he look well rested?
He looks very well rested.
Oh, that's
And I
good.
go,
for
I
him.
never want to do your job again.
I found my one true love doing your job.
You shot my my associate.
He broke my one true love's heart.
Yeah, he caused this.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he was a good fit. He didn't seem like a good culture fit for your organization.
Hmm.
Well, if any of you are looking for long-term employment,
Nope.
I have long.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Long-term
long-term go home.
I haven't. I was doing it when you kidnapped me.
My Wendy's needs me. We're on a skeleton crew.
says very well. I will send you back to your home realms. This was an interesting experiment, but thank you for allowing me to have my break.
Again, you only work 1 day a year, right? That's
I
what
work
we-
multiple days a year.
Okay.
Is Marvin here?
He is.
I would like to delicately cradle his face. Find me wherever I go.
He's fired. You can take him with you.
Hooray!
Truly the best ending.
And
Oh,
Eros
wait,
will
wait.
wave his hands.
I got to finish the DJ gig.
I think they'll manage.
The gorilla.
No,
got it.
Manbo stays in the Freedom Verse permanently. He just becomes a DJ.
Technically, he lives in the
We just-
Freedom Verse, just in the Terminus.
The terminus.
Right,
button.
right.
He's in the right
Can
timeline.
I'll make my way back home. Yeah, I'll make my way back home. I got to go back to the dance.
All right. And he'll wave his arms and send all of you back to where you're supposed to be, except for Manbo.
As I'm going, I
Yes!
nod to everybody. I give
Hard
Fletcher
time.
a little.
Take care.
I just like buy from like I'm sitting on a desk or something. Like,
Bye, little bow mouse.
yeah.
Am I allowed to do the thing?
Nostalgica.
Oh, yeah, you're allowed to do the thing.
So I imagine that me and my new paramour slowly fade away. I expect to return to a dank cave, but find myself in a space station. What a lovely place to start a new life.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Marvin's in the man first.
Oh, no.
Oh, you have no idea how happy I am about that.
And how unhappy I may be.
What?
Rachel, because I knew this was coming. If you remember in the space
Yeah,
adventure we
I
did last
remember.
month,
I knew. I
Yeah.
knew what happened.
I knew it was
Marvin
coming.
being there is.
Is new information. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
This is
so
all.
happy.
It was all a
This is
ploy.
new information to me, bro.
A cherub and a skeleton person are now inhabiting the Mayhem verse.
A cherub and a
TP.
skeleton person
Oh
are the
my
most
God.
successful relationship Brandon's been in, fictional or otherwise. On that
Oh,
note,
no.
I have to
Come
pee
on.
so
Oh.
bad. I'll be right back.
Do they have foreigners?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
foreigner.
you do.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that was amazing. That's the end of the adventure.
Thank you so much
Tough.
for doing this, Alex,
Yes, thank you.
and for letting us be a part of it.
That was fun.
You're
That
welcome
was
for
a lot of fun.
My face hurts from
romance.
smiling so hard.
It's a good thing I put
Oh,
waterproof
man's
mascara on
final
this morning
panel would
'cause
be
I'm
like-
literally crying like from laughing.
Roman's final panel would be setting up a dating profile on an app. Like, I have to find something to do with my time.
He's got a lot of money, doesn't he?
kind of does.
He's in shape. He's got a lot of money. He's got a group of friends. That's a good green flag.
That skeleton
Boyd.
can have a better romantic life than me.
Yeah, he's like,
Our skeletons
I've made
have a
mistakes.
better romantic life than me.
I've not
I'm going to start
prioritized
a record
correctly.
company.
I mean, think about it. He's honest. He's communicative. He's straightforward. He's funny unintentionally, but
He's living a double life.
What do I do?
Oh, there he is.
wait, are we talking about are we talking about Bone Man or Bowman now? Because
Oh,
I
I'm
was talking
talking
about
about
Bone
Bowman.
Man.
I think
No,
both.
Bone Man's great.
I do want to give everybody a chance to say goodbye to the audience and plug anything you want to plug. And then I'll give a couple of updates, and then we'll get out of here for the evening. I'll start with RC.
Yeah, once again, me, Rachel, and Brandon are all part of the Masks and Mayhem podcast, which also uses Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition. We are going to be finishing up our 2nd season shortly. That'll be episode 71. And yeah, I would love for you to come check it out. And shortly thereafter, we'll be doing a new mini-series called The Redacted Rangers of supervillains, with given missions by the government. And Alex will be joining us, reprising a role he previously played of Beowulf Odin's son.
I'm not a supervillain, though.
Yeah, you're the Rick Flag of the group, as we've established.
I will press your buttons, all of you.
Don't threaten me
Promise.
with a good time.
Oh, yeah, Troy
Right.
will also be
Yes,
there.
and Troy.
Oh, yes, and sorry, Troy. You weren't on
Troy.
video, I forgot.
Yeah.
He's disembodied, so.
Yeah.
The less disembodied Troy, yes.
But yeah, that's you can find us at masksandmayhem.com or wherever you find podcasts.
Freaking awesome.
Nate, I guess if you want to go.
Oh yeah, I'll just now that I'm out below you. Hey, I've had a great time. I really appreciate it. Anybody that's out there, and if you want to be a Patreon, please join the Patreon movement. We do great things here. We're collaborative. We work together. We die together. We play together. We do everything together. And this is just one of the benefits of having such a tight knit community that's blossoming right now. I really feel that Mutants and Mastermind and the age system is going to be the next thing that everybody's going to be talking about very soon. In fact, me and my new bro David,
Bodie?
Mr. Bodie is we're working on something. I don't want to give anything away, but we're working on something. We want Alex to review it after it's all said and done and give us a thumbs up. And hopefully we'll be able to put that out there for you guys to enjoy within the next 6 to 8 months. So
Hopefully I'll be less pink by then.
I'm
I'm so
Lobster.
sunburned. My skin hurts so bad.
Oh, God.
You poor
You have,
boy.
like,
Anybody
aloe
get some
vera?
Noxzema?
Yeah, there's some over in the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on after this.
Just slather. Yeah.
And then
Just go
on
lay your
to-
face in,
Whoa.
in a tub.
Hey there, everyone. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Pope Brandon Brownson from the Masks and Mayhem podcast. Real quickly, again, that's masksandmayhem.com. But outside of that, I also make music. Not a lot of it's appropriate, so don't listen to it near your kids. But if you want
Or
to
your
check
parents.
Not a lot of it's most of it's inappropriate unless it's made for our show.
Hey, I did years of instrumentals before I realized that penises were funny, okay? But anyways, if you want to check out my music, check out Pope Brandon Brownson on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, really wherever you go to listen to music. But more importantly, go follow the podcast. You can listen to that around your parents and your children. That's at MayhemCast
Can
on
you?
Twitter. All right, compared to my music, yes, I
Compared
can.
to Brandon's
Depends on
music,
how cool your parents are.
Mhm.
And from there, Chloe.
Hello. Just wanted to say that I had an awesome time playing. Always great to hang out with the Patreon folk and just do some mutants and masterminding. I'm on Twitter at Curly Insane Guy, but I don't do much there. But if you want to say hi, go for it. I mostly just like and retweet TTRPG stuff and art. But yeah, if you want to just say hi, go for it. And that's it for me. Take it away, Rachel.
Hey, I'm Rachel, and for the third time, I'm on the podcast Masks and Mayhem.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, what is that?
And I also appear a lot on the podcast Text Trek, and I post stuff like short form videos on like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at Dramadork884. Again, come say hi there because I am on Twitter a lot. I have a problem.
Thank you, Logic Core, for the advice. I might do that. I don't know how much tea I have here, but maybe I'll take a late night trip to Walmart and see what happens. But as for us here at Green Rooney, Mutants and Masterminds is doing really well. We have some really fun stuff coming to the Patreon very soon. Please keep an eye out there if you have not subscribed yet. Patreon.com/Mutants and Masterminds is about to be the best place to get all sorts of fun M&M stuff. Troy, Steve, and I have been talking about some fun additions and things we want to shake up over there. So it's a good time to sign up. Also, if you want to spend more time with Eminem and me, I am the executive producer at the Untold Stories Project, where I game master Freedom We Dark in the Multiverse of the Master Mage, and I play in the Heroes of Tomorrow podcast, where I play a teddy bear who's one part Scare Bear, one part Care Bear. So it's all sorts of fun. He's a problem. Troy, anything you want to add before we get on out of here for the evening?
No, I do want to just say what a delight this cast has been. Part 1, Part 2, what a blast. Truly appreciate every single one of you. And Alex, you did a phenomenal job keeping up with these folks. Just tremendous.
Keeping up with our chaos.
They're quick.
Got pretty wild.
Yeah, but folks, if you want to follow Green Ronin, you can do that at Green Ronin Pub on Twitter, and of course we're on YouTube as you are watching now. Maybe you're over at Twitch. You can also find us on Instagram, Green Ronin Pub, I believe, and give us a follow. And as Alex said, of course we are on Facebook as well. But as Alex said, we got big stuff coming for the Patreon. Really looking forward to unveiling all of the awesome, interactive, engaging, and very special plans designed and devised just for folks who are members. And we might even have some shifts to the tiers and all kinds of good stuff. So buckle up for that. You'll find us at patreon.com/mutants and masterminds. And that's all I got to say.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, everybody. And until next time, please be good people, make good choices, and play a game.
Play a game. Yeah. Find some friends. Play a game. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I should just make him wave for another 10 seconds.
Right.
Oh God, why?